I fucked up. As you know, I always do in a way. Because I didn't condense the shit ready for the website. Hope y'all niggas is listening. Shit. Alright, let's do something to keep you guys entertained. Let's try... Ooh. I really just realized something. Okay, let's try this out for you. For the people that are watching on YouTube? Yeah. This is definitely for you guys. Alright. And what you guys are catching on YouTube is the preview to the game that we'll be watching as we continue with the podcast. Just a few little things I'm getting squared away before we start. You know, I like to get you guys in the room. Alright, looks like we're just about ready to start. Let's go ahead and get this thing popping for you guys. Since you guys have been so patiently waiting.
As Metro's Mercury grade approaches, I shall create the illest podcaster known to mankind.
But Master, what are you going to do?
Howard Stern, Stephen A. Smith, Joe Rogan, Dave Chappelle.
Why Dave Chappelle?
'Cause he's a funny motherfucker. Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Because he has money, you fucking dickhead.
Oh, I'm sorry, Master. I'm very sorry.
The heart of India. The strength of a black man. And the pride of a Spaniard. I present to you MyT. It's alive.
He's walking, Master. He's walking.
MyT Sports.
Evening and welcome back to another edition of the MyT Sports Podcast. I am your host, the one and only Omar Taylor. Yo, it is another Fuego day in the hottest city in the world. It is March 3rd. They said we was gonna have highs of 92, lows of 71. I know you guys are wondering, yo, T, what in the blue blazes is going on today? Why does the show look like this for all of us watching on YouTube? Well, until today's game is over, you are gonna catch me, you're gonna see me watching Miami Prep versus NTSI. I don't even know who the hell NTSI stands for, but this is the national championship game. I got a nephew on the Miami Prep game. They're number 2 in the nation. They've praised at NTSI. They're number one in the nation. They're number 1 in the state. And We're trying to see which one of these teams are going to get that chip. Which one of these teams is going to get that championship. Which one is going to come in on tip. Yeah, that's what we are looking into today. You already know I got my two co-hosts. They're going to be late coming in here. KJ and Mark 350 or Mark 21 light salute. As he likes to appropriately go by. If you guys are wondering why do I keep popping off camera slightly, it's only because I'm trying to get the people from Instagram in here as well. I know you're like, yo, you should have took care of that shit before you started the podcast, B. That shit's mad distracting. Hey, shit happens. I had to do a whole entire last minute change to be able to get this game on here, and not for nothing. It's not that I got the information last minute, so not for nothing. Like that's kind of what threw us off. But yo, Sensei got a nephew. You know Sensei, Nat Cologne, my yoga instructor. She got a nephew in here, so Nat's like family. So that means I got a nephew in here. So that means like you guys are gonna be watching. His name is Noah Tarver, and Noah Tarver, and you just have to go ahead and catch him when you can. Now, I can't see any of that stuff that's popping up on the bottom of that screen. If you guys can read that, then that's more power to you. Now, it looks like I have just about gotten the Instagram people to come join us as well. Things are popping. So let me let you know what we got to talk about today. Listen, we got the Knicks getting Spur'd. We have the Beard returning to Houston, as Houston continues to have problems and Brooklyn wants to shoot for the stars. As I already told you, we got the Miami prep, which I think it's this way, right? Is it this way? No, it's this way. No, it's this way. We have the Miami prep game. We have the Miami prep game going on over here, right? We may bring up some dumbass coach that Warren's talking about. We'll see. We're gonna do our All-Star picks today, which, goddamn, I didn't even finish. Shit. Yo, what's going on? Thank you guys for watching. Get over to my YouTube. I'm watching a nice game between Miami Prep and NTSI. So, we got all that to talk about today. But, you already know what we say. You already know how we say this. Regardless of the time.
Take that.
Hell yeah. And regardless of the weather.
You play to win the game. Hello?
It's always a good time to talk since what's going on, Pink Squirrel. So let's do this motherfucker and get started. Back at it like a sports fanatic. MyT Sports. I'm wildin', B. I'm wildin'. Yo, it's a good day. It's a good day to talk sports. Cause you know, right around the corner, we have the NBA All-Star game. Yes, thank you for helping me out. My own shit is like, yo, spit it out, stupid. We have the NBA All-Star game coming up this weekend, so we don't have a lot more games for the rest of this week. We got the games tonight, which is like I think like about 10 games tonight or something like that, and then we have a bunch of games tomorrow, and then we're taking a nice little break. We're gonna have Sunday festivities, and then we're gonna come back again that Thursday. Now, let's get into the you know how we like to start the show. Birthday time. It's the birthday time. It's birthday time. Oh. Yeah, it's your birthday. Yeah, it's your birthday. Check. That's it. Yeah, it's your birthday. Yeah, it's your birthday. First birthday shout out we gotta give to Mike Gambo. I don't know how old any of these people are turning. And you know what? I'm not gonna. You know what? I should pay attention. Because I'm pretty sure Facebook tells me. All these everybody's birthday, right? But I be fucking up. I don't be looking. I don't be looking at the actual how everybody's gonna turn. Like I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got time to. As you guys can see the game right now, it's 30. Like actually, you know what? It's 33 to 60. Now we'll see. Because we'll see if audio is good, because you know how I'm looking at it, how it's coming out, it's completely different. Like I'm watching how the people are getting on YouTube, and I'm like, they're seeing it, they just saw it from 33-60. Yo, this is a fucking blowout. That's a 25 point L. That's if you're rooting for Miami, that is. Yeah, you know, we live down here inside Florida, you know, so we viva la Miami all day long. You know what I mean? Like we live that vida loca. But happy birthday, first off, Mike Gambo. Second birthday, I want to say happy birthday to my homegirl, Amanda Joy. Like, she no longer lives in South Florida. I think she now lives in Atlanta with her hubby. But I want to say happy birthday to Amanda Joy. And also, might also add, while we're giving out all these birthday shout-outs, I guess there's only two. While we're giving out all these birthday shout-outs, can I also say to you guys, happy Dividends Day. Oh yeah, it was the Dividends Day, and you know I'm gonna have to start giving you guys a little bit more often. Whenever we get paid those dividends, we gonna start having. I gotta get a cash register. Like I gotta get myself a ching or some shit. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's a worker. But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. We are a little bit too Brooklyn to be doing anything that is just cha-ching. You know what I mean? Like we are a little too Brooklyn for that. What we are is a little bit more. There we go. Happy Dividends Day. Let's get into the sports, right?
First of all, first things first.
You know we got that Knicks talk. You know we got that Knicks talk. You know we got that Knicks talk coming to you live and direct. You understand? The first time you've heard it, and it won't be the last. Hopefully this is only halftime. Cause this game only started like around 8:30. Hopefully this is only halftime. And if this is halftime, NTSI is leading Miami Prep 61-37. Let's see if those boys can go ahead and turn around this game. Cause I have a theory, right? Cause I always have a theory. If you can go down by 24 and a half, in a quarter or whatever, if you have time, you can make up that same deficit. That's in the same time. Let's say you went down by 12 in a quarter, just by 12 and a quarter. The next quarter, you can make up 12 points because you went down by 12. If you're down by 24 and a half, you can make up those 24 points because it's a whole half. Let's see what those boys do. Championship is on the line. We'll keep you guys informed about exactly what is going on. But until that game gets back, right? I don't want to have you guys just looking at some random people just talking to the mic, right? So until that game gets back, right, we'll fall back, and what we'll do is that we'll continue to, and we'll come back once the half is. But right now, all you're doing is watching the commentators. And honestly, I would let you hear the commentators, but it's all in Spanish. And I know why. And I know it's Miami, and I know we have a big Spanish following down here, but I don't understand a word that they're fucking saying. I'm just happy to watch the goddamn game. And also, can I let you know, like, it's a little nostalgic. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little nostalgic. Like, I'm kind of missing it because normally this is stuff that I'll be doing, right? This is stuff that I'm normally in that kind of space, being the cameraman for these games. You know what I mean? Calling these games, working these games and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do that. Victorious kicks. I gotta figure out how to get on that scene. Because, yo, I will do the English commentator for you guys while you do the Spanish commentator. You know what I mean? Like for real. Holla at your boy. I'm here for it. Like, I want all that smoke, B. Speaking of all the smoke, yo, these guys really need to get here before I smoke the last of my weed. They really do. Like, sorry, Mark. KJ. Whoever the fuck KJ may be coming with. Y'all need to hurry up and bring y'all asses over here. Because, like, I got some, but I don't have a lot of weed left, and I want to smoke my shit like I do's, and I can't smoke my shit properly until y'all get. Cause I don't want to make you guys feel left out. I don't want you guys to feel left out. You know what I mean? Like, yo, nigga, you smoked your shit up. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I couldn't wait for you guys. Like, bring Bud next time or some shit. You know what I mean? But I'm trying though. You guys know I'm trying. I'm trying over here. Now, let's continue to get into the workings of this, right? Because I did say
First of all.
First things first.
And you know we have that Knicks talk. As the Knicks managed to get, as the whole entire Knick Nation celebrated recently about the New York Knicks being over 500. Now, let me also add, they're not so much celebrating that the Knicks were over 500. I don't want people to think that the New York Knicks are that mediocre of a team, right? All right, I don't want you guys to think that they are that deprived as a franchise that just being 500 is something to celebrate. No. They're not really celebrating being a 500 team. They're not celebrating just getting to 500. What they're really celebrating is that for so long they've been so bad that at this point in time in the season, a lot of these same people that are cheering now, a lot of the same people that are dancing in the street, a lot of the same people that are doing that Paula Abdul shit, that 2 steps forward and 2 steps back, or that Chris Brown shit. Let me run it. Let me see if you can run it. Run that Bobby Spur'd shit. Or that, you know what I mean? As they out there doing their threads, their needles and threads. Half of them, more than half of them, by this time, they were checked out, B. Like, that's real talk. They were all checked out, all of them, right? So. Bear with me for a second, right? So when the Knicks fans are celebrating right now, right? Like, big shout out to the Knicks basketball. Like, you guys need to hire. You guys need to hire me. One of you podcast guys. You know, I need to hit one of you guys up to see if you guys would like to come on this podcast. You know what I mean? We can yak it up, chop it up, lots of Knicks. You know, I done seen some people that does a Knicks podcast. And yo. I just saw them do an interview with Clyde and them boys, right? No, granted, like I now my podcast isn't so braggadociously Knicks that you just like, oh, as soon as you see it, that you can just tell that it's Knicks. Nah, like that's not quite the case. But what you do get is that you guys that have been watching for now, every single chance that we get, right before we open up the show, we all going to talk Knicks, and that's not my camera, guys. Just to let you guys know, that's not my camera. That is rumbling and shaking like that. That's making the game skip. That's actually the cameraman that's working it on screen. That's not my screen. That's capturing this game for, because I'm showing this to you guys from my television screen. Just to let you guys know. Like you can go to shit. What was the fucking site? What was that fucking site called? The something sneakers, the new kicks, the sneaker heads. Fuck. And I just got it from the dude too. Shit. My bad. Victorious Kicks. The Victorious Kicks. There we go. And you can watch this game back. But the Victorious Kicks is who is showing this game. So if you'd like to go over to Facebook and catch this game, you can hop right over to there and you'll be able to watch this.
I have a reminder for talent.
As you guys are used to the Wednesday night podcast, that reminder is for my homeboy Mark, my co-host, my homeboy and my co-host Mark. Right, he's both. Like you know, not saying he's not both. Right, he's one or the other. He's both. As he has started what's called a 21 light salute, so that we can honor and represent all of those that have been affected during this COVID time period. So what we like to do is flick our lights 7 times in honor of that. That is the Mark 21 light salute, folks. So if you don't mind, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to mute all music for right now, right? And actually, no, I'm sorry. I'm not going to mute that music because that may be the only thing you guys have left going on while I do this, so you don't have completely dead here. I'm going to flick these lights 7 times for you guys. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. And that's the 21 light salute. So again, that's for all the people that have been affected during this COVID time period. We want to pay homage to all the affected individuals and all the families. Like I said, basically anybody affected. To the individuals that have been affected directly, to all the families, everybody that's been affected. Whether you know somebody that's been sick, whether you haven't been sick, whether it's just jobs, any way that you've been affected. We just want to let you know that we hear you and we feel you, and we just want to send some love and some positive energy your way.
Dig up, dig up, dig up, dig up. Blood.
Oh man, this is so funny. I just remember the drop that Mark does not get at all, and I need to make sure that I bring it back so I can start playing again. So let's get right back into the Knicks, right? As the Knicks get Spur'd, and I said, like, so the Knicks fans, they're not. We weren't just celebrating being over 500. We were celebrating years and years of being bad at this point in time of the year, and also most of them normally being completely checked out. That's what they really said. That's what they are celebrating. Is that normally they're checked out. Listen, even my co-host KJ is guilty for this shit. What's going? Listen, I love this shirt, by the way. Listen, it's one of my favorite shirts. I love the person that got it for me even more. Right? What was I about to say? Even my co-host is kind of guilty. Even my co-host is kind of guilty for coming in here, not coming in here, but for checking out about this time in the season when the New York Knicks happened to be already blown out. Like, you understand, right? And let me let you understand how bad it's been, right? Let's just compare this to last year, right? This year to last year. You realize if the New York Knicks lost 25 straight games from this point on, they would finally match the record that they got last year. I'm just letting you know. By the last time we got this amount of wins last year, it was damn near the end of the season. I don't even think we got this amount. Or the last time we got this many wins in a season, it was damn near the end of the season. The Knicks haven't been this good in a while, and I know that it's only 500. I know it's just the beginning, but that's the part of it. This is for ones that you are hoping that your franchise can start the rebuild process properly for once. Start the rebuild process right. Remember not to lock the door. Remember not to lock the door. Okay. So that's really the number one part of it. That's the big reason for Knicks fans and their overjoy and jubilation is that normally by now the Knicks are out of it. Normally by this point in time, now are the Knicks so completely out of it that the games don't matter, but the fans are out of it. So the fact that this is year one of the rebuilding process, of them actually trying to think that, you know what, we fully hardly believe that we got it right this time, and this is year one. For this to be year one, if you had to ask me for a mid-season grade for the New York Knicks for year one of this new regime, I may have to give them an 8, if not an A+. And the reason why you give them an A+ over an A is because they've exceeded all your expectations, right? They didn't just meet expectations, which you thought they were going to be a hard fought, hard-nosed team, whatever, hard-nosed, hard-fought team, you know what I mean? Like, you thought this team was going to be full of grit, full of grind. You thought they were going to play hard, like, but you didn't think they were going to win as much as they're winning right now. You didn't think Emmanuel quickly was going to be who he was. You didn't think Obi Toppin was going to be as disappointing as he was. As you can see, this game is just kind of just, I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I mean, there's still time, but right now it's still an 18-point game. Miami Prep 47, NTSI 65, state championship on the line. I don't know what's going on here. It's looking bad. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking kind of bad. But I mean, we'll continue to listen. Win or lose, right? If I'm not mistaken, I believe that both of these teams get a bid into the next level of this tournament. So we'll see. Oh, look at that! As we get a couple of turnovers, right? We get a foul, a couple of turnovers. You see them pressing the ball. I gotta find out from Natalie. What's Natalie? Is Natalie even listening or watching? Because I know Natalie's too busy with this other game. I gotta ask her what number is Noah. Oh shit! I got people texting me. I got people bothering me. All I want to know is what number the nephew is, and that means that I'm gonna have to cut my Instagram feed for this. Listen, this is my last distraction. I promise you guys, this will wholeheartedly be my last distraction. Alrighty, so let's get back into it. Now, the New York Knicks got Spur'd. They fall to 18-18. 4th in the division, 5th in the conference, 15th in the league. About a 500 team. Now, I also remember there's not a lot of teams in the East that have a record that are above 500. Part of the reason why as soon as the Knicks got to a record one game above 500, they're the number 4 seed. With this one loss, they have now fallen back down to the number 5 seed in their conference. Now, the game last night against the Spurs, you were hoping was going to be a W, right? You were hoping it was going to be a W for a couple of reasons, right? And you were hoping. The reason I say hope because the Spurs are a good team. The Spurs are not only are they a good team, but they're a well coached team. I guess is what I'm trying to say, right? Hold on, I gotta let them know. I'm trying to watch this and doing a live podcast. It's proven to be difficult, and I don't know why. Like, maybe it's because I don't know any of the players, and I can't recognize them. I don't recognize them very easily. So maybe that's the reason. So maybe that may be the reason. Because I haven't been able to identify the nephew as of yet. And I know how he looks like. I think that's him right there who just drove to the lane, to be honest with you. But we can keep on trucking, guys. I'm gonna find out. I think that's him right there. If you guys look, see, he just gave somebody a little tap. Cameraman is shaking, but I think that's him right there, number 14 possibly. If that's him, right there at the top of the screen. You see him, number 14, number 11. Only because he's light skinned, right? So that's not him. It's the other one. But I think that's him. I think that's him with the sleeve on. This is Natalie's nephew's championship game that I have on.
Oh,
Yeah.
pick up that.
In case you're wondering, like, yo, why ain't no real basketball?
I'm saying.
Why ain't no NBA games on? This is why ain't no NBA games on, because this is their championship game. They were down by 20 at the half. They had a couple. They just got a couple. They had an easy basket. Got a turnover. Look like they just drew another foul by going to the lane. Let's see if they counted. If they called the charge on that one. Look like they waved that one off. Cause that should have been. You going to the line? They called the charge. No, they called the charge. Yeah, because I should have brought that down to 14, and he should have been at that line to make this possible. Bring this possibly down to 13. They're starting to press now. I think that's Natalie's nephew right there on ball. The light-skinned dude with the arm sleeve.
It can't be much time if that's the score.
It was 61-40 something at the half. 14. Was that 14 minutes I see on the scoreboard back there? Is that 14 I see or 1? No, it's 14 minutes. Okay, so there's about 14 minutes left in this game.
They played like college. They do pass.
Yeah. I think. Is that him?
Oh, you needed that.
Oh, good offensive board. Let's go! And one! Let's go! Yo, I did this the first time. Yo, see, I really wish I could watch a game and have myself recorded without it being shut the fuck down. Cause this would be the first time this is ever happening. You guys again an exclusive. You see the screen? You see the screen over here that we got going on?
Oh, niggas got this shit on live.
Yeah. So
you getting this shit for free on the fucking YouTube. Anyway.
Yeah, oh no, they getting a whole bunch of free love. But let me get us up.
Worry about what matters right now.
Here we go.
Let's get guys.
Here we go. Wait, hold on. I just pulled you up on the screen. There you go.
This is the type of night it's gonna be.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, I had to because I bought this and I had to. Damn.
I typically don't do free promo, but for the Hennessy.
So I need a Hennessy sponsor. It's funny. My property manager came into it. She's like, "How long have you had your podcast?" She's like, "Yeah, you need to get some sponsors." I was like, "I know," because you know it's funny. She used to sell advertisement for radio stations.
No wonder she would say something like that.
That's exactly why she said something like that. Let's finish off this shit. Actually, that work. Got some water anyway.
This is when the Kevin Garnett drop is needed.
I know. I don't have that. Yeah, I
Literally
don't
only
have
for
it.
when Hennessy is brought.
I really. That's what we're using. Only for the Henny. Only for the Henny. Only for the Henny.
The only time that
Yeah,
drop is appropriate.
I can get.
Anything is possible.
I can get 100% behind that. Now, let's continue to get back into the Knicks, right? And let's get behind that loss, right? And let me also understand. Let me let you guys know that before this game started, we already missing Alfred Payton since the last game. And then when this game started, it was mentioned that Derrick Rose is going to be out.
Yeah,
And
I threw my hands in the air.
So once that happened, you were like, damn, this is really going to suck. But there was a little glimmer of hope, because when I heard that Derrick Rose wasn't playing, my first thought was, oh, this is awesome. We get to see Emmanuel quickly start and run the offense. Let's see how he plays. No. That's not what the fuck we got. You know what? Tom Thibodeau was like, you know what? I listen to the podcast.
Sorry, B.
He hit me with the sorry B. We gonna start Franken beans.
Hey.
And
See
not,
that right there, that's when you just have to just...
but you know what though? This is what, like, so, and I'm gonna tell you something though. I'm gonna tell you something about this. I'm gonna tell you something about something really funny. The Victorious Kicks. That's where you can find this at. So you could probably catch this live on YouTube as well at the Victorious Kicks. But you don't want to go there. You want to keep watching it.
You want to watch it here,
Yeah.
where you can get some commentary.
Because you can also watch it on Facebook. But also, you can catch commentary here that you can't catch there because their shit's in Spanish. Like, if I'm not mistaken, hold on.
Miami Prep? Yeah, that's a fact. That's probably Hialeah. Because if I'm not mistaken, Miami Prep is in Hispanic country.
Hispanic country.
Hispanic country, aka Hialeah, aka Doral,
So, I'm gonna see.
aka Miami Springs.
See, they just had a turnover and then a 3-pointer. That's what's killing them. Right there. Right there. That's what's killed them all game. Because they play hard on defense, right? And they're getting good stuff. That was her nephew right there with the ball. That's definitely him. That's definitely him. I recognize his dribble now. I know that's him. I played against him 1-on-1. I know that's him. He played me when I was in some Rockaware boat shoes. Like, and this is when I had bad plantar fasciitis. I couldn't even move.
You was out there like...
I still got a block.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I just remember when we were playing. Never mind. I'm gonna stop talking about that day. I forgot. I just remember. I was like, damn, when did I get a chance? Last time I got a chance to play. Why was I playing in some goddamn boat shoes? I just remember it now. Somebody there had passed. You know what I mean? Shout out to you know what I mean, to Cruz Colon. That's not sponsored. That's who gave me that sword, by the way. That's where I got that sword from. Yes.
You want it straight or?
Yeah, I'll take it straight. Oh, damn, that's a lot straight. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, that works. This will work. Let's get this stirred the fuck up. Stir this up like we start beginning of the show. So we didn't get Frank. We didn't get Emmanuel quickly as a starter. What we got was Frank Ntilikina. And before I go in on Frank, right? Can I say this first? Frank played well. Frank didn't play bad. He was 5 for 7, 3 for 3 from the 3-point line, 13 points, but he started, right? And I learned something here, right? And maybe this is what he was doing, because I just thought that Tom Thibodeau was getting too cute, right? That he was getting too cute because what he wanted to do,
He was riding the wave.
because what he wanted to do was that he wanted to start Frank so that he can bring Emmanuel quickly still off the bench and give that second unit a spark. But what about your first unit spark? I learned something. And maybe this is what Tom Thibodeau was trying to figure out by giving Frank the start as well. Is, can this guy be a serviceable starting point guard in this league?
Well, you got your answer.
And the answer is no. He's not even a scab. I don't know what Frank is going to be in this league.
He's about to be out of it very soon.
If I just saw Frank's best effort a while ago, which I think I just did, it was still bullshit. Because for somebody, again, that's a defensive person, when you think of defensive guards, what are some of the first things that pop in your head? Marcus Smart and Patrick Beverley. Do you think on even its lowest level that is Frank Ntilikina? Yeah, he's a defensive guy. Only. Do you think he's the guy, Andre Roberson, that used to play for Oklahoma City that Brooklyn just got? He's not even that.
Damn. So he's saying he can't make free throws?
He's not. I don't know he can't make free throws, but he's not even that guy defensively.
Oh, defensively, I was gonna say. Damn.
I'm like, you came in as a defensive specialist. If I think of a defensive specialist, then you need to lock motherfuckers down. Your lack of offense needs to be justified by your overabundance of D. Like, the fact that you're a shitty boyfriend needs to be, you know what I mean? Needs to be washed over by how good your D is.
But he dropped in weak D at the moment. That D is weak.
And you're a shitty boyfriend.
Take it back.
Like, sorry, chips.
Oh, brethren, yes.
So I learned that Frank's not even it's not even a scab.
I literally think he did that just to test.
I think so,
Because like game before All-Star break, I think they had one more tomorrow, right?
one more tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, yeah. See, on the road, San Antonio, before All-Star break. If I'm gonna test it to see what it's gonna be, I test it now, because I'll be shocked if he put Frank in the starting lineup tomorrow. If he did that tomorrow, then I'm like, Tibbs, what the fuck is you doing?
Like,
And Elfrid Payton, is he out for a long time, or was he just like
hammy?
Ooh, yeah, long time. And Derrick Rose is health and safety protocol, so
Yeah.
we're not seeing him until after the All-Star break.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I'm asking this question.
Yeah, tomorrow, quickly after we start.
And I'm asking this question honestly, right? I'm going to ask you two questions. Can you pass me my tin that holds all that weed? And second question,
That would be an important question.
what is going on with Austin Rivers? Why is he not playing right now?
That's a very good question.
Because they could have played him.
Especially yesterday.
Instead, do you know what they did? As I said, I think he got cute. Part of me really thinks that Tom Thibodeau just got cute. Because we didn't see Austin Rivers, and I don't know what Austin Rivers' status is. So I don't want to completely destroy him for not starting Austin, because I don't even know why Austin Rivers would be in any kind of doghouse. You know what I mean?
Seriously, I don't know what bad thing he's done.
But they started this guy. I'm trying to get his first name because I 100% have never heard of him. I don't think he's played a game for the Knicks before then. Anything before this, I think he was playing with the Brooklyn Nets. Theo Pinson.
Oh, I know Theo.
I know the name. But he ain't. So unless something is really going on with Austin Rivers, Theo Pinson got burned. This is why I'm asking what's going on with Austin Rivers. Because when Theo gets burned,
Look, 2 minutes of burn, but still.
That's why I heard more conversations.
Not much. He's been going up and down, up and down.
So, damn, I got a lot of weed. Okay, yeah, that's it. Oh, okay. I got a spillage. Oh, all right. So, again, don't know if Tom Thibodeau's getting cute. Don't know if he's trying to test a couple of people out. But I do know one thing though. I've officially seen what I needed to see from Fred Ntilikina. Officially. Like, I'm not just talking about Knicks. I'm talking about NBA.
Send it back to the G League.
Like, bring up, cause you know, remember the guy that the Knicks got as a free agent, as an unsigned free agent, unsigned rookie. Like, bring him up. I watched him the other day. The ACC player of the year. Not SEC player of the year.
That's not Ignis, right?
No, not Ignis. No, not the white dude. That was from last year when RJ came in. He was in there last year when RJ came in. But remember we got 3 rookies this year. It was Obi Toppin's National Player of the Year. It was Emmanuel Quickly ACC Player of the Year, and then we got some other kid that was the SEC Player of the Year. I just watched remember I told you I was watching the G League game the other day because I'm looking for a center. Right? I'm looking for a center on the cheap because remember the NBA is getting ready to is gonna have talks over this week to expand their rosters. I can talk about expanded rosters now, so I don't forget because I'll never forget about the next shit I gotta talk about. Which we kind of saw coming, right? There's a lot of games that were postponed the first half of the season, and if they're gonna get players or teams to get these games played, you gotta find.
Visit BlueChew.com to get your
Okay, Google,
first
pause.
order free when you use promo code
Okay, Google, pause.
That wasn't me, YouTube, or anybody that's gonna like block my shit. Like that was. You guys are assholes. You guys probably strategically did that shit. I'm calling shenanigans. You guys trumped my goal. I don't even know if I would you. Damn, it's a 23-point game now. Yeah, see, they can't go to the 3-point line. Which you're gonna hear me repeat in a little bit later when I get back into the next talk. So, see, the league is gonna expand their rosters in a way where they're negotiating on getting more 2-way contracts. But before they made that announcement, I was looking for a center. I'm looking for another guy because we have Mitchell Robinson with the injury, and who knows how long Nerlens Noel is gonna stay healthy for, right? As a starter, there's a reason why he's a backup. You know what I mean? Like availability, best ability. Because if Nerlens Noel had been playing like this and been healthy his whole career, Nerlens Noel will still be a starter in the NBA.
Amen to that.
Getting a $100 million contract and having Shaq laugh at him. Because he would have been up for a contract already, a big payday already. But you don't gotta go. You hearing this? And it's already lit. You just gotta pull. Hit it fast. So the New York Knicks are gonna do that. So I'm watching for a center, and as I'm looking for the center, I start seeing a guy start popping up the screen, right? And then no doubt the commentators mentioned, how did this guy go undrafted? Look at how easy it is for him to get busted back. He was the ACC player. I'm like, oh shit, that's him. I thought we traded his rights away. To be honest with you, I thought we gave his rights away, but we didn't. We ended up getting this dude. And maybe that was the third guy that we drafted, and we signed, and then we gave that right away. And I'm confusing him, and I'm confusing the third guy that we drafted with the guy that we got as an unsigned rookie, undrafted rookie.
Right.
But he's popping off the screen to me. I don't know who the fuck he is. Then the commentators start talking about, oh damn, look how easy he scores. How did he go undrafted? And I'm like, yo, look at our farm system building. That's one thing I thought about. But then that thought had to quickly leave my mind as I watched the shit last night, and then I see guys like Theo Pinson, and not to knock Theo. I'm just saying, how the fuck did you get burned? So I'm not knocking Theo. I'm really questioning Tom over here. Thibaut Diabu. So do you want the good part or the bad part about last night first?
Yeah, let's get the bad out the way.
Everybody. I was hoping he was gonna say bad.
I'm a person where I'm like, let's get that shit.
Everybody was bad except for one person. Everybody. Like, even Julius Randle had a struggling day. 16, I think. I don't know if he had 16 points. I think he was like 6 for 16, though, for shooting. He had 14 points. 1 for 5 from 3. Reggie Bullock, 1 for 3. With 22 minutes, though. Only taking 3 shots. Like, it's little shit like that that kind of gets me sometimes. Obi Toppin, 26 minutes, 7 points, 7 shots. Kevin Knox, 19 minutes, 7 points. Alex Burke, 21 points, 9 shots, 4 points. Made 1. Now, Emmanuel quickly ended up having 26 points on 21 shots. See, again, why didn't you just start him? So, this is what I'm gonna tell you what I learned about Frank Ntilikina. He's empty calories. Damn. He had a good game. 5 for 7, 3 for 3, 13 points. But he's kind of like Alfred Payton, where he holds the offense hostage. Where that offense can't get started right. He's like a bad start in your car. He's stuttering all over the... Like the offense can't go properly. That's why we saw the offense explode with Derrick Rose in there. And it went up and down, but you saw it explode.
You talking about this guy?
Yes.
I had to literally go through that G League roster. I'm like, who the fuck is that? I saw his name immediately. I was like, oh, it gotta be him. Because you said Big East Player of the Year.
No, I didn't say Big East.
No, you said you said Player of the Year or something.
Yeah.
So I was but I know he was nice.
It was ACC and SEC we got.
Now SEC's Emmanuel.
So then he's ACC then. Is that Obi?
He's Big East.
Maybe it was the Big East thing. Maybe it could have been. It was so long ago. It could have been. But does it say Player of the Year though underneath his profile?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's him then. If it says Biggest Player of the Year, then it's him then. All I remember is that we got 3 Player of the Years this year. We got 3 of them. Obi Toppins, Emmanuel Quickley, and what's his name?
Shit, hold on. Miles Powell.
Miles Powell. Yes, that is it. That's exactly it. Yes. So he sort of jumped off the screen, and they're talking about him. So I want to see him get a 2-way contract and come up, especially with this guard issue, because you know what? I'm done with the empty calories from Frank. Because even in a good game, it's like Alfred Payton. Alfred Payton goes off with Alfred Payton has good games sometimes, 20 points, and it means nothing. The offense just looks stagnant.
Damn, he gets buckets though.
Yeah.
Averaged 21 last year.
That's how you want to play. Yeah, that's how you got his player.
37, 29, 40.
Yeah, yeah. He's a bona fide bucket getter in Chile. He was born another day.
Bona fide bucket.
How tall is he? What's his size?
6'2".
Yeah, see? I don't get it. I don't get it. We have Austin Rivers, Emmanuel Quickley, Frank Ntilikina, Derrick Rose, Alfred Payton. We got 5 fucking point guards. And now we got him. I know we got another guy, another 5'10" guy, don't we? Horton or we got some 5'10" guy that's been with us for a couple of years. We got Harper. There we go. We got him as another point guard. Like, how many fucking point guards we there? Like, yes, I'm gonna count our GD team because of what could happen 2 ways. You know what I mean? Or why do you still got? Because he's been a bona fide bucket getter. He's just too small. Let me sip this. All right, this is definitely over. Damn, it's about to be 30-point game. Sorry, nephew. 7 minutes left. And he just hit another 3. Officially making it a 30-point game. And you see the bench coming up from Miami Prep. A lot of heads down. No enthusiasm in those high fives as they come back to the bench. They look beaten, disjointed, disheveled. Go ahead and stick a fork in this one. It is a wrap. Viva la Miami. Well, tonight, Miami takes a siesta. Sorry. I know it's the nephew. I'm not going in on them, but I just can't help myself.
Yo, you gotta let him have it.
But
You getting whooped.
yeah, see, that's
You
him.
win some, you lose some.
Let me see if we can see nephew. Yeah, that's him right there with the little patch on his head. See him right there?
See, that was
He just sat down. That's him.
That was
So-
their first mistake. You're a grown man wearing.
He's nephew right here.
See, that was their first mistake. You went
Not
out
the
there
one
in the
that-
championship game with pink jerseys on. That was their first mistake.
Yo,
Nabi.
you
Nabi.
see a theme? Do you see a theme?
You see Miami Heat? You see what you done did? Now you got our babies. Miami Heat, you see what you done did? You got our babies out here, men in pink jerseys.
Their future.
You sick.
It's
Y'all out here with them gender reveal ass jerseys thinking that this is okay.
It's future.
Who the hell are you supposed to scare with them gay ass gender reveal jerseys on?
It's future and teal. But
Stop
do you get
it.
scared of people in their jersey?
Huh?
Does a jersey make a... Okay.
No. If I see somebody with a tough ass jersey, I'm like, damn. Not that you scared of them, but you're like, damn. Hey, they come out there like that. They might be nice. We gotta have our shit together. If I see a team coming out there with them pink and sky blue, like I said, gender reveal ass colors, I'm gonna turn around like, man,
It's
fuck
future
this
and
team.
teal, okay?
Fuck this team. Shit on their whole uniform.
Hold on, we just got a
Fought
message.
all over that
Hold on,
uniform.
we just got a message from someone. Who the hell just messaged us? That was...
Sheesh.
Oh.
I was like, yo, you serious, yo? And now, look what y'all, like I said, look what y'all got people doing. We got our babies, our high schoolers out here with these pink jerseys on. At least let that be the girl team. The men gotta be out here wearing pink jerseys for.
They gotta represent Miami Vice.
Fuck that.
That Miami Vice life. Know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
La Playas and Putas.
And pink jerseys, apparently.
Cocaína, Gucci.
Looking like, you know what they look like? They look like a team out there supporting breast cancer awareness.
Well, it is. Let's go give a shout out to National Women's Month. It is National Women's Month right now.
Amen.
You know what I mean? And you know how
You know how I love the ladies.
For real.
Hey, ladies.
Where the ladies at?
I think I could cut that dead. That'd be fine, wouldn't it?
It'd be perfect. It'd be perfect. Because I did used to think, I'm like, yo, that drop is way too long. From the first time I heard it.
Because it was supposed to be one on a drop. It was supposed to introduce a whole entire section. It was supposed to be for a segment.
Oh, a lady
Yeah.
segment. Okay.
Yeah. That was supposed to be for a segment.
Unfortunately, that didn't work out, apparently, ladies.
Yeah. YouTube and the YouTube haters of copywriting and shit. Let's see.
Copyright.
I'm good. Do your thing. Just relax and with a blunt and tequila. Oh yeah, I already know how you get. Yeah, she messes me every time she's on tequila.
Oh, she's toxic. If your choice of alcohol is tequila, you're toxic.
Nah, she had to go. No, this is dietary reasons.
She's toxic.
This is dietary reasons. I'm telling you. This is 100% dietary reasons.
I love tequila too, but that's not the first drink I think of when it comes to mine. No, that's toxic.
Don't gotta be toxic.
That's toxic.
We ain't gonna go into details. Yeah. All right. All right. So the details we are gonna go into is still continue to be the Knicks.
Ugh.
So why did I question again? Why didn't they start Emmanuel? So really, the one good is Emmanuel quickly, and the one question I come away from this game is why didn't you start Emmanuel quickly? Because you just look stagnant. So let's see what happens this game on Thursday. You can't lose this game on Thursday. You can't fall below 500 before the thing. You don't want that to happen.
Can't do it.
Especially against a bad team. We're gonna play Detroit again if I'm not
Exactly.
mistaken.
Yes, Detroit at home.
Right? So But also, if there's no Derrick Rose, I would like to see Emmanuel quickly start. Unless Austin Rivers is out, let's see what Austin Rivers has. Call up one of these D-League motherfuckers. I don't know if you call up somebody from the D-League if they still need 2 weeks because of protocol before you can even bring them in. But
I think that's the case. I think they do need time before they officially start playing, which doesn't make sense to me because how you gonna have them up there that long? But I think all it is, they just have to pass a COVID test.
Okay, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know if they.
I don't know. But this is I think.
I can't confirm nor deny anything that's gonna go on with them having to call up G League players. I'm not even gonna front like I know, to be honest with you. Like at least for the COVID protocol portion of it, I can't front like I even know what the hell is going on there. So we definitely don't want that. We don't want that. Now this game. This is one of those frustrating games again because it's not for again. And I said this before. I said it before. I came through the door. It's not even lack for effort no more, right? It's not for lack of effort. San Antonio was like this game that we're seeing. Even with a hand in their face, Jim was just banging those threes. Oh, nice cut, nice dish off, and a foul. NTSI still playing hard with 5 minutes left to go in this game. Score is currently 100-73. NTSI over Miami Prep. I don't even know what NTSI stands for, but they are whooping the shit out of. Whatever. They're whooping the shit out of Miami Prep. And like I said, luckily for Miami Prep, if I heard correctly, or if I saw
you wear a pink jersey, you deserve to get your butt whooped.
Or if I saw the information, I actually think they're wearing red.
Sorry,
are they wearing pink or are they actually wearing red?
That is pink.
Hold on. Let's get this squared away. Let's look at the big TV. Right? Let's look at the big TV.
I hope it's red for their sake.
Se queda con el número 15.
Let's get this up on the big TV. I want to mute this on the big TV.
Quedan 5 minutos.
Why are you tapping on your mic, you fucking amateur? Sorry,
He sounded like an evil scientist. He sounded like an evil manager.
Alright, is that pink or red?
B. I hope it's red. I hope that color just looked very weird at one point, but when they had the close-up of them on the bench, that shit looked pink.
That looked like kind of like Houston Rocketish from a couple years ago.
I hope it's red. I really do.
Like I think
at
pink,
moments it looks red, and then at other times it looks pink.
So it has to be like a fuchsia then or some shit.
Maybe. I hope so, B, because I'm like, nah, I know we not sending the babies out there in pink jerseys. Like, nah, son. Whole violation.
But their logo is definitely pink.
Word! That's nah, B, that's what made me say it. Because I gave their jerseys a hard look. I'm like, nah, is that pink? And then I look at the logo. I'm like, the logo is pink. Yo! These niggas out here with pink jerseys, B, word up.
Oh shit. Oh man. This is
Fuck
why
these niggas talking, yo.
This is why somehow, some way, we need to be able to record ourselves watching games without being flagged for it. We need to get that shit at ESPN. Like, look at this shit. This is perfect. This is fucking perfect.
It can't be on ESPN.
No, I'm saying no.
Disney.
I ain't say. I didn't say on ESPN. I said like kind of like how ESPN has been doing their things. What I wanted to say. But,
literally, we be right here.
Like,
but they have to put this on Showtime Sports because we gonna be cussing. I'm sorry, I'm not controlling my mouth.
Or HBO Sports.
I see some dumb shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Paul George, how the fuck you still shooting off the side of the backboard, nigga? You didn't learn your lesson, nigga.
What are they called? Is it the black effect?
Playoff P.
Is it the black effect? Is that what they're called?
It might, yeah, the black effect.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. On video and cameras and stuff, pictures, yeah.
No. I'm talking about who the Showtime people are with. All the Smoke Podcast. The black. I gotta figure out who the fuck. Listen, I'll go email them, motherfucker, and pitch them and be like, yo, you're my boy, watching games, responding, talking shit, talking sports, and watching live games at the same time.
You can't get no better than that. For
real. Like, and these are the regular Joe motherfuckers. Like, this is what everybody wants. So, damn. Blowout, 29-point lead. Let's see if I can see the score. 5 minutes to go exactly, 103-74. So the New York Knicks played a good first half. And I'll quickly get off the Knicks. They played a good first half. Second half was bad. Well, the second half they got blown out. Biggest difference between the first half and the second half was San Antonio missing and making 3-pointers. And the thing about it, these were still contested 3-pointers. So that's the part I said. It's never for a lack of effort. These were contested 3-pointers. Man, hands in their face, on body, contested shots, and they were just making shots. And as I showed you, these were one of those games again where the New York Knicks couldn't make a shot if they were getting free vaccinations as a baby. Now, I don't know what the hell I wrote here. Probably picks from... San Antonio probably pissed from their loss against Brooklyn. That's what I wrote down. And that's probably also part of it too. Is that they just took a loss to Brooklyn. They're not gonna take two. Like it's hard to see a San Antonio team or Greg Popovich team taking 2 losses back to back, especially at home. Especially when you know one of them is a team that is still building their reputation like the New York Knicks.
Right.
So after tomorrow's game, then we'll have the All-Star weekend, and this is where we'll be able to see Obi Toppin and Emmanuel. Obi Toppin, no Emmanuel quickly, oddly, but I get it.
But Julius Randle in the skills challenge.
But Julius Randle in the skills contest, and in the All-Star game, so we'll get a decent dosage of nickage. As I look through it, the NBA definitely made sure that they tackled their highest markers. They're not taking any chances this year. Like I know Mark, I spoke to Mark last night, and I had to explain to him like you complain about how the NBA has all of these Lakers games, all of these Lakers games, and I think
they need to make up money.
Yeah, and I think I saw like they was having like 21 Lakers game in the second half of the season. Well, guess what? The Brooklyn Nets had 20 televised games. So you can't complain that much when the Lakers had 21 and you have 20. Like, but he's like, but I don't see them though. I'm like, but they're there.
I'm like, that's a you problem, fam.
Yeah, I feel like you don't realize it because, like, you don't realize that you're not going out of your way to watch Brooklyn games. You're just catching all of them because you normally be watching them. So I had to explain to him like, yeah, the NBA trying to make up money big time. Like make up money from last year and make up money this year. You know, based off still no fans being there. So guess what? They're not taking any chances when it comes to their television schedule. It's going to be LA. It's going to be Golden State. It's going to be the Brooklyn Nets. You're going to get even the New York Knicks on occasion.
They should have demanded, then if they cared about that, they also should have demanded that this freaking guy, look at this shit. His ass should have been in the dunk contest.
Well, did he want to go into the dunk contest?
Nah.
Okay. Now we're gonna talk about him in a little bit. Don't worry, he's gonna come up again.
But you mean can't hear us?
Who can't hear us? Where?
Mark just texted it.
That he can't hear us on the Podbean vehicle. And on the Podbean vehicle, yeah, something's going on here. Let's see. I don't see anything moving, but we'll see in a second. I refreshed the Podbean page. I don't know if that helped. And let's see here. Headphones. I got the mic working here. That's good. And that's still good. I don't know what's going on with Podbean. You know, but let's check one other thing, because last time you guys told me that I had to make sure that this was in properly, and that is. Alright, all things are connected properly. Podbean may have just shut down audio temporarily. I don't know if he can still hear me or not. Mark, if you can, let me know. Mark, we're back in. Yeah, good. Alright, there we go. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Now, I was talking about that. Knicks game was the other day. But tonight we have a whole bunch of games going on. And there are about 10 games going on tonight. Like 10 games going on tonight. Now while there's 10 games on, there's only about a few games like we're really gonna find important and want to keep an eye on, right? And these games have a little bit of something into them. We have the Utah. We have. Why do I keep writing that as Utah versus the Jazz?
Ooh.
Is it Utah versus the 76ers?
Yes.
Okay.
That
Shit.
game just finished.
It just finished?
Yep. Jazz beat the 76ers beat the Jazz in overtime. 131-123. Embiid gave him 40. Donovan Mitchell got ejected in the final minute. So yeah. Shout out to Bleacher Report.
I know. I kind of wanted to see and I end up watching this game again, right? And I'll end up watching it tomorrow just to hear how the yeah. No. I don't want a beer. I'm drinking I have a cup of Henny. My bad. I thought you were saying you were stopping for beer. When I saw your message about beer, I didn't realize that you were asking a question because you didn't put a question mark behind that one. So I thought you was making a statement. Beer. You know. This is why they say. This is why.
Say it with your chest.
This is why they say. Fucking. Damn. What the fuck are they called? Periods and question marks and commas and shit. Quotation? No. What the fuck are these things called again? God damn it. What do we call all these things? Punctuation marks. This is why punctuation marks are important.
Mercy.
Yo. Shit.
Like, what the hell are you saying?
I could not figure that out word for shit. Do we have beer? No, we don't have. Did you leave beer here the last time?
Like, bro, we agreed on the Henny.
Oh, no. We have no beer. We got Henny. Anything's possible tonight. We're trying to turn you from light skin to red.
Straight up.
Listen, we gonna hit up one of your ancestries today. Like we gonna have you celebrating your black side, but when you're done, you're gonna be looking like your Indian side. You know, Puerto Ricans, you know, black, Indian shit. For people that don't get it, he's Puerto Rican, you know, black, Indian, you know, African, you know, you guys get it. You know, you and Geno Project, that kind of shit. Whew. That is lovely.
Gotta love a good cup of Hennessy.
So can I tell you guys? Actually, I'll tell you guys off here. That's legit. I was about to say some incriminating shit that I don't want accidentally leaked anyway.
Incriminating on who?
On me.
Oh,
That's
great. Go ahead. Drop it. Drop it.
See, yo, it be your own peoples.
Well, you know what we say, well, at least I say, this call is being recorded for quality assurance purposes.
For real.
Word.
So the game that I'll end up rewatching again. As soon as tomorrow morning starts, as soon as I start my day tomorrow, I'll be rewatching this game while I get ready. It's the Brooklyn versus Houston game because I am interested to see how his reception is. Don't tell me. I don't want to hear about it. I do want to witness this because I'll have the TV on at like 100 at 5 o'clock in the morning, watching this game, just to see and feel that energy.
At 5 in the morning? I hope mommy run up them stairs and buck you in your head.
Listen, she's already she's supposed to already be up. I don't know. James Harden. Now let's talk about this game for a little, because while it has the return, and we understand the return, and we know how players normally play when they return back to their former team. So I'm expecting James Harden to go off for another triple-double like he did against the Spurs. I can't guarantee he's gonna have no turnovers because that's a new thing for him. But this is a new James Harden. I can honestly say, because I'm gonna tell you this, and I can and maybe I haven't been able to express this yet, just because I feel like I've been fawning over his game so much, right? That I've been saying that this James Harden, this Brooklyn Harden is different. It's not the same James Harden. Like when I watch his game here, I don't feel disgusted. I don't be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? I can't, like, his game here is more aesthetically pleasing than it was in Houston. And I think I figured it out. It's because he's no longer doing that fugazi foul shit. He's actually playing like somebody from Brooklyn. He's not playing like somebody from Houston that might accidentally pick up a transvestite. I'm just saying. That happens in Houston a lot.
I hope they.
Oh, that's
I hope
Atlanta.
With all that said, I hope they booed his ass.
But he was hoping he was gonna get a good reception, and he was hoping he was gonna get some love.
I
And
hope he gets booed.
and not for nothing. Either way, I'm okay with it. But if you're the fans, give him a good booing the first time around.
Good booing.
A nice good booing every time he touches the ball.
Boo.
And if you don't give him a good booing now, then the first time you have a full capacity crowd, which can be any day now in Texas, since we just heard that
Them in Mississippi, no more masks.
no more nothing.
Masks off.
They're like it's about to be springtime. Fuck this.
Especially in Texas. Especially.
So you know what?
You know where everybody's going for spring break?
Nah, it's not even that. You know what's happening.
Dallas.
Florida's
next.
There you go.
Florida's next.
Florida's right
by the
behind
end.
them.
By the end of the weekend.
It's right. I guarantee.
By the weekend on Friday.
I guarantee you by the end of this month we're gonna follow suit.
Oh yeah. Oh, end of the month.
Well,
I just said end of the
what's
week.
spring break?
Spring break is basically next week. Today's the 3rd. Actually, no. Technically, most spring break technically starts the last week of February.
So spring break is right now?
Because there are some schools.
Wait, spring break is right now?
Let me finish.
I just don't know if I should cut the podcast off and go to the beach.
In terms of, I mean, yeah.
Holy shit!
Because not every obviously everybody
That
knows not every college has the same spring break. Some have it that last week of February. Some have it that first week of March. Some second week of March. Surprised he doesn't have a gender reveal jersey on, but it could be that last week of March. Could be even that first week of April. That's why March and April they basically say it's spring break time. That's what I'm saying. By the end of the weekend, don't be surprised. They already got Texas, Mississippi. What's next to that?
New Orleans and Florida.
Louisiana.
That's like Louisiana, yeah. But yeah, so we'll have ours done by this month now because could they gonna try to take advantage of spring break and say fuck it.
Shit. Georgia and Florida gonna do it at the same time.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna do it, just bring back Freaknik. Just go ahead and bring back Freaknik. Like, you know what? Not for nothing. You know what I need to see in my stimulus package? The reemergence of Freaknik. Like, in the stimulus package, they need to include. I even need it in the next stimulus package, or I need it in my next NBA CBA, NBA and NFL CBA. I need Freaknik back. Cause man, you guys have no clue what you missed with Freaknik. Like you understand? Like, I barely caught it as an adult before it was banned. And you have no clue. And I caught them. And I caught it after they had to add a lot of security and a lot of restrictions due to how crazy it had been. And I'm telling you, that shit was crazy.
Freaknik.
This is why if you can't do Freaknik, then do that shit that they have in what's it the beach in South Carolina, once a year as well too. Like is it Daytona Beach? No, Daytona is Florida. They have it in Daytona Beach too, but they have some Myrtle Beach. They have Myrtle Beach. They have some shit like some bike week. Oh, that's what I think it is. Bike week in Myrtle Beach. Go there. So if you can't do Freaknik, at least do that. Like they haven't shut that shit down yet because I'm just gonna say that there's a lot of people that go on bikes that bikes. Wait, is it over?
What?
I think my live feed I finished. Okay, folks, that was it. So, all right, leave me. So Brooklyn? No, not Brooklyn. Cause I wanted to see the thing. Shit. What else we got? If it ain't Brooklyn.
Games playing.
Because
we got Hornets, Timberwolves.
I'm kind of interested in Atlanta, Orlando, but that's only if I know that Cole Anthony is playing for sure. Cause I kind of want to see Trae Young.
He is not.
He still isn't playing.
And at the moment, that game is 102-88 Orlando.
What about Minnesota and Charlotte?
Oh, you don't want to go there. It's a beatdown. 118-80.
Golden State, Portland?
Supposed to be starting soon.
Damn, so I guess
can't be Steph versus Dame.
Yeah, you really can't.
Thunder Mavericks.
That's on right now?
It's on right now.
Okay, we'll go there, I guess.
Bulls Pelicans.
Nah.
That's a better game than Thunder Mavericks.
I'll go there for you, because I know how much you like Zach LaVine.
That's my dude. It's my dude. The Thunder, who gives a fuck about the Oklahoma City Thunder at the moment?
I mean, yeah. There's nothing going on Oklahoma City. At
Nothing
least Chicago
there.
has Zach LaVine going on for them.
And the Pelicans, obviously, they have Zion.
Yeah, that's about all Chicago has going on for them is Zach LaVine.
Okay. And that's in terms of the Cubs, the Bears.
And to be
Who
honest
else?
with you,
The Blackhawks.
having Zach LaVine isn't even doing much for them. I mean, that's not like, you know what? I don't know why. Like, I know how much. Like, I don't know why there's never been sold on Zach LaVine. Like, he's okay. Like, I found him to be like put his.
Trying to do. You see what he's trying to do? He won't get me tonight.
No.
We're just gonna okay it.
Like, I put him in the same category as like a Chris Middleton kind of guy. You know, maybe C.J. McCullough. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, these guys have made All-Star teams, right? I didn't mention anybody that wasn't an All-Star. I'm trying to think. Like, I'm trying to think like significance to team and winning and everything. I'm like, Zach LaVine has never been.
Anyway, don't you have another point that you need to say or something?
It's never been special.
Don't you have another point to get to?
Outside of
You
the
know what I'm
dunk
saying?
it. I know. I was just talking. Just about the games that we was gonna try to keep an eye on today.
Let's go.
I said Brooklyn, Houston.
Let's just go to the next point.
Atlanta, Orlando was a game I was gonna want to keep an eye on. But like I said, that's really only because if the Cole Anthony and Trae Young matchup. But if Cole Anthony isn't played, like that game becomes tough to watch. Like even I'm gonna be watching that game just to see what the fuck happens. But that's because that's really the matchup I want to see, and that's really what I want to get a hold of. I want to see how Cole Anthony is playing against these younger guys in the league. I didn't even have Chicago and thing on my list. I had Charlotte, Minnesota, because of the young shit. Because listen, LaMelo Ball,
Ball is working.
And yo, shout out to the two Melos. Shout out to the two Melos balling the other day against each other. Carmelo Anthony with 29 points, LaMelo Ball with 30.
Somebody said it best the other day. LaMelo Ball is what we thought we were gonna get with Lonzo.
Actually, you know what? LaMelo Ball may be everything that his dad said he was.
Oh, absolutely.
And he may have always just been, and he always said that his last boys is the best one, and he just had to hype up the other two as much as he could to get him into the NBA. And the second one he couldn't, the middle one he couldn't hype up if he tried.
I think he's in the G League right now as we speak.
They tried to give him a regular contract again.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he fell back. He got cut.
Wow.
Obviously, Golden State, Portland, because that's the veteran matchup. Which, listen, not for nothing.
It's the two best point guards in the league. Don't at me.
We're gonna get to something, and I'm gonna bring up Damian Lillard again. I don't know if Damian Lillard just bowed out of this or not, but I'm gonna bring him up again because there's somewhere I would have preferred to see Damian Lillard. Actually, you know what? Let's talk about this right now. And that's
Any Damian Lillard talk, I'm always down for.
And that is the All-Star break that's coming up this weekend, right? The All-Star break, we finally got it. I finally got all the information that's going to comprise of the All-Star break. Now, I think last time we did 100% confirm that the All-Star break will be everything's going to be happening on Sunday. And what's going to end up happening is that before the game, we're going to have the skill contest, the 3-point contest. And then the first half of the All-Star game is going to go on. Then we're going to get the slam dunk contest. And then the second half of the All-Star game is going to go on. And then that's a wrap. Something came into your mind.
You're gonna be annoyed. So, remember Miles Powell? You were talking about how he was getting buckets and stuff like that. Milwaukee just signed You can't make, even in a year when the Knicks are making progress, they still gonna do Knicks shit.
They bocker up the place.
Oh man, I can't even get mad. I just have to laugh because
You can't make this shit up. See, but you see,
I don't even have. I'm glad I smoked before.
But you know what's
this,
crazy?
Because
just to let you guys see, you can't make up how my mind works, right? And the timing of the shit that pops in my head. You can't. I just talked about him as a point guard the Knicks should be given a chance to, giving him a 2-way contract.
They signed him at 4:15.
Today?
Yeah, today. 4:15 today. And you said the game was yesterday, right? How as the Knicks, how can you let that happen, B? You just saw he do that for your G League last night. You gonna tell me the Midwestern team in Wisconsin, who's an hour behind, is able to come see that before you? Come on, son. You can't make it up. You cannot make this shit up. You see? It was so annoying. The talent had to smoke. Talent said, where is the weed? Knicks, it's already bad enough that you shit the bed in San Antonio's last night, son. It's already bad that you pulled that bullshit.
Knicks.
But then you let this happen? Come on, son.
Oh shit! I gotta get this off the screen. I'm panicking. Hold on.
Copyright.
Hold on. Shit.
Lord have his mercy.
Where the fuck? Okay, we should be here. Alrighty.
Lakers, Kings, no bronze, so who cares?
Damn. I done gave away the whole. I done gave away the whole recipe and everything a while ago. Shit.
Oh damn.
The whole secret sauce.
Hawks made a comeback. 4-point game with 3 minutes left.
Hawks Orlando?
Yeah.
Oh, the Hawks were getting their ass whooped?
They were getting whooped 102 to 86.
Say in fact.
Now it's 4-point game, just like that.
How much time was left?
I said 3 minutes.
Shit.
I say go there.
Yeah. Cause that game was a little bit closer. And we got to see the mozzia of the other players. Damn. Hope I ain't give away the secret tartar sauce. I don't need this stream. Not my live stream. My NBA stream. Get it?
Fucked over.
Yeah.
Can't have that shit. Cannot do it.
Like,
Cannot do it.
Like, did you see that, Franklin? Like, god damn it, I think we figured it out.
I had too many.
Somebody
too
get
many
Adam
websites.
Somebody get Adam on the phone.
Adam, we got a situation here. Adam.
The 314 has been solved. What?
Adam,
You saw
you
the 314? Saw the 314? Oh, the 314. Saw the 314.
We
The 314.
saw
The
the
314.
goddamn 314. Adam, we have a situation here. Get down here immediately.
So, all right. So All-Star break weekend. All right, that's what we was talking about, I think. That's not. Oh no, that's not him. That's the 6'7" point guard from a couple years ago.
Carter Williams.
Yeah, there we go. Never did turn into Sean Livingston.
Dude, man, please. I always thought he was overhyped. I have no idea. Who the fuck was it that picked him? I think it was Charlotte. I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas was thinking. Fucking idiots.
Sean Livingston. That's what they were thinking.
But he wasn't even near Sean Livingston's level. At the time, Sean Livingston was really lit before the injuries.
So,
But you niggas, most of you niggas don't. If you know that shit, I can fuck with you. If you know Sean Livingston pre-injury, I can fuck with you. Cause that was a problem, B.
and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, just to think that sometimes how you wish that technology was, how we have it now for back then for some of these players. Because look how Paul George recovered. If that could have been like given to Sean Livingston. But then I'm like,
Yeah, look how Adrian Peterson recovered.
I don't even remember Adrian Peterson breaking his leg.
That ACL. Whoa.
Oh.
Livingston was crazy.
I thought he broke his leg, Sean Livingston. He didn't break his leg too?
Yeah, it was leg, ACL, all of it.
Oh, okay. That's why I compared it to Paul George. 'Cause I thought he broke his leg.
Yeah. Ooh, that was bad.
No, I'm not like the ACL injuries and all these other stuff. Again, like I said, like when I think about that, I think about like damn, like Tracy McGrady and the Grant Hills and the Penny Hardaway. You know what I mean?
Grant Hills wasn't even. Grant Hills is probably the one that fucked me up the most because that's like where that wasn't even the craziest breaking the foot. He just came back too early and whatnot, and oh man,
Swelling and shit like that, and like I said, like, and also at times you wish load manager was available for some of these guys. Load manager really could have helped help some of these guys and not have to try to be the Iron Man, you know what I mean, of the past.
Yeah, like Detroit drove Grant Hill to the fucking ground with their sorry asses at that time.
And then we got Allen Houston from them.
Straight up, shout out Detroit for that.
Damn.
That's one of the few light skins I respect.
And you know who else I wish could have benefited from technology? That dude from Portland.
Brandon Roy, son.
No knees, Roy.
Yo.
He came into the league with no knees and was giving people the business.
Exactly. He already had motherfucking knee braces around his joints when he walked into this bitch, and was still spin moving in that mid range.
I used to hate playing him in the video games.
Oh man,
because he wasn't injured in the video games, and he was a complete fucking guard.
Problem.
Run-
Mid range,
like
layups,
ran the point,
free throw,
came off of
threes,
post, fade away,
all of it.
You know what I
You
mean?
name it, he had it.
Up and under, like and then had good hands on defense and God.
You know what he is? He's what DeMar DeRozan should have been.
Cause listen, Brandon Roy would have made us think like let him get some chips. He would have got some man. He would have got shit in them boy. He would have gave those Lakers the business. Cause they already were taking them like man. To have seen that Rasheed Wallace and Brandon Roy versus that Kobe.
I tell you this right now. Had he stayed healthy, when we talk two guards, what's the names we typically say? Jordan, Kobe,
and Wade. He would have been up there.
He would have been number 4 on that bitch
before James Harden. James Harden made me full-heartedly, and I was saying this when I hated how garbage his game was in Houston, but now watching this complete transformation in Brooklyn, he may full-heartedly be number 4 on my list.
Yeah.
And that's only because my number 4 shooting guard just wasn't a winner.
Tracy?
Yeah.
What we put AI as more so? Point guard or shooting guard? That's
Cool.
Yeah.
It is.
Brethren.
Yeah, Brandon Roy. They compared me to Brandon Roy one day when I was balling. No lie. Straight up, yo.
It's because you're light skinned?
Yo, my game.
I always say you got
Yo.
game.
My game, yo. I was like, Like, you know when some people are like, oh, you play like this,
I
like
don't
that.
know if I can trust
And
you.
then-
I don't know if I can
And
trust your
then
game on your
when it was
footwork.
like, yo,
Because if you had
girl,
good
you remind
footwork,
me of Brandon Roy. I was like,
you know,
I
if,
fucks with that.
if you
Like,
had
know what
good
I'm saying?
footwork, you wouldn't cook the camera as you walk by.
Listen, man. I didn't kick anything.
Nigga! I watched it happen in real time!
Run it back. I didn't see it.
no.
Run it back. I didn't see
No,
that
what
shit.
what you might have to run back is the end of that Jazz Philly game because this nigga Donovan Mitchell
125.
going off.
I thought you said he got I thought you said he got
He
kicked
got
out.
kicked out.
Yeah, he got kicked out, but he talking shit about the refs.
Oh.
He said it's
Okay.
fucking ridiculous. It's really getting out of hand. He literally said that.
That's nice.
So I'm like, nah, I need to see what the foul was or whatever it was that had him fucking pissed off.
I need him. You know
I
what?
just forget my shades when I come.
I don't-
I need some shades in this bitch.
I don't just need him pissed
For real.
off. I need him disgruntled.
So he can take his game to another level. You Shaquille O'Neal over there in that chair.
I'm a little bit more than Shaquille on me.
Oh damn! Let me prepare to sit here and let your words go through one ear and out the other, cause you're not getting me tonight, brother. No sir.
What?
No sir.
You always think it's negative. You always think I'm coming.
What you
I'm
got
trying to
over there?
offend you.
What you got over there?
I'm packing something. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope you out there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I hope you out there.
Fuck.
This guy.
Listen, that does more than help. Now that changes the whole entire.
Evening.
schematics.
Yeah, shit. You want to see a show? We gonna give you a show.
This motherfucker ear tight.
No, man. You gotta. Yeah, never mind.
He got the double seal on this bitch. He got that Glad-Locks double.
I only got a zip lock. It is zip.
Oh shit.
That's that medical. I got my eyesight is fucked up, so they fucking prescribed me
Something for your
for my eyesight
for your glaucoma.
for my glaucoma.
You know it's so funny. Before niggas had bad eyesight, I remember when I was in Brooklyn, Glocks used to put niggas in the comas.
Jesus. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
That shit.
That's
Who hit that fucking three?
that's dad joke.
I don't even know
But
that's a
that's
dad
an uncle
joke.
joke for you.
I don't even know that's a dad joke.
That's
Listen, I'm practicing my dad joke. Apparently dad jokes and uncle jokes are kind of like the same jokes. I've been learning this by having a niece around.
Nope. Oh, momentum.
That game over.
Oh, this game's over?
It's about to be.
Donovan Mitchell.
Hawks was getting their ass whooped.
Donovan
I
Mitchell needs
heard.
to be disgruntled. And you actually did make a point, right? And because I wasn't thinking about this, that disgruntled for the fact that maybe control him to shoot.
Ooh. You gotta stop smoking. You're allergic to weed.
Shoot.
You're allergic to weed. You gotta stop
It's just
smoking.
it's just pollen. It's all pollen.
Yeah.
Pollen. Talking all reckless and shit. Nigga, go make a sports point.
Wait a minute. He stopped
sneezing and everything when you said that shit.
Yeah. It was like, it made me happy. He was like,
stop what?
Like even the sneeze put a pause on it. It's like, hold on a second. Go handle that. I'll be back.
them motherfuckers be holding their sneezes and shit. They be like, he be like, yo, you alright?
He be like, motherfucker,
Yeah, no,
the
I'm
fuck
good.
is so funny? What up, wifey?
So Donovan Mitchell,
Right? Ooh. Warriors already whooping.
I need him pissed off. Not just for the So why what you
So he
said?
can want to leave Utah and come to New York?
There we go.
Ooh,
Come
that
back
ain't
home.
happening.
So
That ain't happening.
one of the reasons he
New
needs to be
York.
pissed off is what you said. So he could be. So
You
he
gonna
could.
go to
So hopefully he can ball better and then.
Ha!
What he
This motherfucker.
What did you say?
He said, oh yeah, so you can go to Brooklyn? I'd be so fucking mad.
Nah, we got them. We're gonna trade him for Dinwiddie.
Oh my god.
Oh, Dinwiddie come back next
I was gonna say
year.
Kyrie, but listen,
Yo, don't sleep on Dinwiddie.
You know what?
Dinwiddie's nice, yo.
I love me some Dinwiddie. I was
What,
hoping
a
Dinwiddie
Donovan
would.
Mitchell, Dinwiddie trade straight up?
Nah.
Okay. You'd have to
You
put
could
Kyrie
give
in
him,
that
you could give
deal.
him. Nah, you could give him Claxton.
You'd have to put Kyrie
Yo,
in that
Claxton
deal.
is like he's like an animal out there, yo.
Listen,
He's like Claxton plays like.
you'll
like,
have to.
He's so.
You mean Clarkson?
But you know what though?
Utah?
Brooklyn, baby.
But you know what though? Not for nothing.
The blonde dread.
Not for nothing though.
Claxton.
If you're Brooklyn, you can get Donovan Mitchell and a draft pick back for Kyrie.
Listen, man, leave Kyrie alone, bro. He's good right where he at. He's with his best friend, KD. He's with his best friend.
I'm just saying.
Make it happen.
No,
No,
he's
but
with
listen,
his best friend.
But I'm just saying you wanted Donovan Mitchell in Brooklyn. I'm just saying you know
Nah,
the
I
cost to
don't
play the
mind
game. Okay.
You can put him in blue and orange.
Good
You can
play.
put him in blue and orange.
Good play. Good play.
You said New York. I didn't know what y'all was saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
What is it?
Oh,
What is-
right, New York and Brooklyn
Yeah,
are
exactly.
two different things.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
'cause, like, it ain't like, you know, Brooklyn's in New York. You know,
Nah, Brooklyn's not New York.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn is Brooklyn. Like Brooklyn is.
And like BX is BX.
No, like the Bronx is in Brooklyn. I mean the Bronx is
The
in
Bronx
New
is
York.
in Brooklyn. Look at you.
The Bronx is
Stop
in,
it.
Listen,
Stop with the Henny.
Cause I got family in front of the Bronx. Like I got Bronx in me. You know what I mean? I was born in the Bronx. You know what I mean? Like technical difficulties.
You know, like Karis Warren, B.
My mom was visiting my godmother like that night, and I was like, "Yo, y'all niggas is partying. Let me out. Like you supposed to be home chilling. You out partying? Like how you gonna get shot in the leg, and then 1 week later you out here body yada 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 yada. Let me out of here."
Go to hell. First class.
Well, shout out to the Bronx because I went to PS 168. You know what I'm saying? I used to live in Bainbridge.
BX, stand up.
BX. All day. My mama was like,
Wakanda forever.
my mama was like, no, you
Watch
too
yourself. Be
crazy. We
respectful.
gotta get out of here. I cannot raise your ass out here because.
But if it wasn't for the Bronx, this rap shit never would really would.
That Wakanda, man. It's BX, bro.
Oh shit! I saw you throw up the.
I went like this. I didn't throw it here.
Oh,
I went like this.
my
Threw it
bad.
up. I threw it up.
My bad.
He's just a drunk
Okay.
uncle at the moment.
What? Who, me?
Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Timmy? Y'all motherfuckers never told me who that was. That's Timmy.
I
That's
know.
Timmy. That's South Park Timmy. That's who that is. Right? Is that South Park Timmy?
We got it.
For $10,000.
We got Atlanta over here in the
Where is it? Timmy!
colored jerseys, and Orlando. Are they wearing black?
Oh, Nando took
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yo, what happened
Wait,
to
wait.
their?
Let's see if you real.
What happened to their?
Let's see if you're real, young.
Crip colored
Let's
blues
see if
there.
you're real dude, young.
And one.
No,
No,
that
too
was
strong.
ugly.
No, they
Foul?
always giving fouls. That's what I'm saying.
was
And one,
ugly.
they always giving fouls.
I
Trae
mean-
Young shoots like 12 free throws.
Yo,
a
imagine
game.
how many free throws Michael
Yo,
Jordan
tell
would've
me
been.
he don't look like
Yo,
George
Michael would've-
Morrison's son.
Michael would have been averaging like 60 a game, son.
I'm going home. I'm going home.
Oh, that's a foul. Though. That was a foul. That was a foul. What you say? What you say about Goya? I didn't hear him. What you say?
Look at Trae Young.
Okay.
Wait, Kevin. I need to wait for another close up. They're gonna call a timeout. You gotta get a close up of Trae Young, right? Tell me he don't look like George Morrison's son.
George Morrison.
Do you want to smell like me?
George Morrison.
That 7'6" motherfucker.
Oh, you rang? You talking about that dude?
No, that nigga
You
plays in the
rang?
NBA right now. That's
Yo,
somebody
Shaq had him
else.
do that. Yo, Shaq had him do
Who
that shit.
is that
Yo,
guy?
shit was
Hold
awesome.
on.
He was like, come on, do it one time. You rang?
What's his name? Is it George Morrison? What the fuck? There we go.
Miro son. No, not Miro son. Miro son was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other-
No, that's him right there.
Yeah?
George Morrison. Yeah. Bitch, I clicked on you.
You rang?
Tell me.
From the bullet. I mean, from the bullets. When he
Tell
did
me that's his dad. Look at this shit.
Oh, man.
Yo, look right here. Look, that's his dad. And that is definitely you, rag motherfucker.
That bitch over there.
Oh
That
shit.
one over there.
Oh, that's his dad, B. Look at her.
Oh my god. I ain't gonna lie, the Orlando still about to win this game though.
Oh shit! Look at this. Him next to Tim Hardaway Jr. God, look how God.
You mean Tim Hardaway Sr.?
Sorry, yeah. I mean, he's the smaller one, so sorry.
Yeah, Mike didn't dunk on him though. He didn't get him.
I can't. I don't.
He probably just didn't play him enough.
Yeah, he didn't play him
Wait,
enough.
George Morrison has a son?
There it is right there. He's in Georgetown.
Yo, his
Maybe
wife must be
Georgetown,
beautiful.
You stupid. Oh, mercy. You stupid, son.
Yo, what am I supposed to do with that?
You stupid. Oh, man.
Yo.
You retarded.
Look,
Yo.
and this is why I love the internet now. George Morrison's wife. Let's see what the hell she looked like. Nah, that has to be. Oh, that's not his wife. Oh no!
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, she just some
Is that her right there? The
some
blonde.
basic. Oh right, yeah, just
You
some
missed her.
basic broad with.
No, that's the daughter.
Orlando folded.
Yeah, I think that's her right
That's the
there.
daughter, yeah.
Right here. That's
his
the
daughter.
wife.
That's not.
He definitely has to pick that bitch up off her feet to fuck her.
Listen, when you lay down, everybody's the same size. This is why I keep wanting an WNBA player. I don't know.
I would love to say a story.
She don't have to get on. She don't have to get on her knees to suck his dick.
Oh.
Here we go.
Okay. Alright, okay. Enough of
Yo, how many kids he got though? Go there.
enough of Trey
Rivers.
Enough of Trey
Yo,
Young.
this kid, look how tall his kids are though.
Pull out Bobby.
You know what I'm saying? He's 7'7". His kids are pretty tall right there, kid.
Oh.
This nigga said Young look like him. You stupid.
His son don't look like him.
I know his son don't look like you. Say
Yo, his son is like, yo, I make sure I moisturize, like I exfoliate, I use pomade, like you ain't gonna look at me and be like, oh shit, George is your daddy. I can see the family resemblance. He's like, nah, B.
You know what?
I get it from my mama.
But is he gonna make the league like my man, my the other 7'7" Ball
Unless
son is playing for
Not
he
if-
plays for Denver, right?
remember these
Bol
guys,
Bol?
all three of the guys we just mentioned, Bol,
He plays for Denver,
Manute
no?
Bol, and George Morrison. All of these guys made the NBA because they're
Don't
7'3"
forget
and
about
above.
Bradley.
But I say they all made it. They all
Sean
made it because of how
Bradley.
tall he is. Unless his boy is that tall, I haven't heard a lick about his boy. So his boy needs to be
Georgetown,
good.
man. He's probably a freshman. That's why.
We'll
Freshman, 7 foot and shit.
I got the sound for Donovan Mitchell just sounding off on the refs.
You got the sound? I can't
But-
hear it.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
we'll get there.
I'm not gonna play it right now.
No, why not?
So remember, I remember was it earlier this
We
week?
recording. This call is being recorded for quality assurance purposes.
Oh, no, you can play that. I think you can play that sounder.
Yeah, that's public.
Yeah.
That's public record.
Do you want to play it?
I don't mind. Let's see if we can get a decent audio.
It's getting fucking ridiculous, KK. That this is what's happening. You know what I mean? We have a whole second half of the season to go and get ready for, but like I'm sick of it. To be honest with you, we all are. You know, and I think this is something that just it eats me. It eats at me, man. And I don't. Y'all know what it is. We all know what it is, but it's really getting out of hand. It's really, really, really getting out of hand. And the league needs to do something about this because I want to see the last 2 minutes for real. Number one, like.
Got a little chippy. Just how frustrating is this one for you?
First off, got to, give 76ers credit. They played a hard game, Joel does what he does. And, at the end of the day, they're a good team. We competed. But it's tough.
No question,
Okay, it's tough to go out there and see how we fight and compete and to have a game like that taken from us. And I'm never, ever one to blame a ref, to blame an official. I could say we could have done more, but this is getting out of hand. There have been games like this that we've won. There have been games like this that we've lost. But this whole refereeing stuff and the way we're nice, we don't complain, we don't get frustrated. We fight through things. And the fact that we just continually get screwed in a way by this, we won this game. In my personal opinion, but like I said, I'm gonna give them credit. They won, whatever, cool. But this is it's a consistent thing, and the question is, can we?
Got a little chippy.
Okay. I think I heard enough. Donovan Mitchell sounds like somebody that's fed up of being in Denver.
In Utah.
Utah. Utah?
Yes, Utah.
You know what, man?
Yeah, it's Utah against the Jazz.
I forever, and this is gonna happen for a while, and it's been happening before the bubble.
What's his contract?
He just re-up.
He just read up.
He just re-up.
If not this past offseason, it was the one before. I think it was.
I confuse him with
previous
Jamal
offseason.
Murray a lot, but I confuse the whole
Murray just got paid.
I confuse that whole Utah and Denver matchup a lot too, like because I'll very quickly.
They're like the same team. I feel you, because Denver and Utah for me is like the same team.
Because I confuse their guards and I confuse their big men. I keep trying to figure out like which one is on which team all the goddamn time. Because I don't know why I feel. I should remember that Utah is the better team because Utah historically has been the better team than Denver. So I should. But I don't know why. I don't know why I keep thinking that Donovan Mitchell's in fucking Denver.
Denver? Who?
I don't know why I just keep thinking he's in fucking
Utah,
Denver.
Utah had Stockton, Malone. Who has Denver had? Alex English.
They had
Melo.
They Kemba Mutombo and Carmelo Anthony and Antonio McDyess.
McDyess was there longer than the back.
Yo, that's what you like. Yo, I mentioned Mutombo and Melo. You're like, I mentioned McDyess. That's what gets the finger point. Yo.
It's light skin. It's light skin. He said Mutombo and Melo as like chump change, and those are Hall of Famers. But the guy who's a role player.
But he was straight Denver. Like Alex English was straight Denver all the time. Like Melo left, Mutombo left. Like he made Mutombo when.
But Antonio McDyess left too though.
What is he wearing?
Antonio McDyess wore.
Actually, all three players went to New York. But Antonio McDyess. That's where you get the finger point from.
Yo, he did go to New York too.
He went to New York and recovered for 2 years, and then
went to fucking Detroit.
I thought it was San Antonio. No, Detroit.
I think he did play for San Antonio as well too. Wouldn't surprise me. It seemed like he played for everybody. Yeah.
But he was in Denver.
He was like, I don't like this culture. I'm still injured. I'm not coming back yet. And they had a nice long career. I remember. Times like that, I used to love playing with the Knicks in the games because Knicks had tons of talent, and with the injuries off in the videos game, they were nice.
Mutombo played for New York.
Yes. See, I'm telling you, one day I'm gonna have a game that I'm gonna play. Like, did this player play for New York Knicks? And I'm telling you, you'll be surprised the names that get pulled out of this goddamn hat.
Don't tell me because I want to guess.
I got you.
Because I'm
But
from New York.
yeah, but Dikembe Mutombo was another one of the great Hall of Famers that the New York Knicks happened to sign when he wasn't producing like a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm. Always going down.
Players always love to go to New York at the end of their career when they go to get over and be overpaid for them.
I bet you LeBron be 43 in New York.
Listen, I wouldn't be
doing Tom Brady and shit.
I wouldn't be surprised that
He gonna do a Tom Brady in New York.
when
Lord have mercy.
He gonna do a Tom Brady in New York. Watch LeBron come, cause he say when he told Wade, yo, he's gonna be here or where? In the Garden.
That nigga is not leaving LA to go to New York.
unless
he's 43 years old.
Unless the
You
Knicks
talking about? Listen, he's 36.
leaving.
You talking about
That man
in
has went
6
from
years.
Miami to LA. The weather in those two places, he's not leaving that to go deal with
I'm gonna
New
tell you
York
this.
shit.
There's one chance.
Dog,
There's one chance and one
at
chance
43.
only.
His
Put it on the
son.
board. Put it on the board, damn it. He'll be in 43 in New York.
You really want that on the board? You
Shit.
really want to waste a boardage for that?
I'm saying
Shit, I'm talking about. That's
We'll
like,
have to wait some years for that.
Wait,
saying,
are
like,
you drinking beer or Hennessy?
like
He's drinking beer.
Oh,
Listen,
that may have made an excuse. It may have been an excuse if you was drinking Henny. I could have
No.
understand that.
it
He
just
over there
don't take
making
too
bold
long.
compliments.
No, but I'm still saying, I'm like in his later years. You know what I'm saying? I could see him over there. I could see him over there. You know, he's 36. You talking about 6 years, right? He's gonna re-up for another 2 years. in LA. Right? He got this year. Then he'll be up for another 2 or 3. Right? Little Brown. You know what I'm saying? He wants to play with him. New York gonna be like, yo, Brown, come over here. Stop the same. But nah, just in general, I think he's gonna be over there. I think he'll get there somehow, some way.
The only chance I see LeBron.
I think he'll do a Tom Brady.
Is that Pelicans game over?
Yeah.
The only chance I see him going there is if the New York Knicks draft his son.
Put light skin on, yo. Against light skin.
Is Damian Lillard light skin?
He got to be.
Don't you dare.
Dame is.
Don't you dare.
Come on, man.
Take Damian.
Yo,
Exactly.
he on our team, son. He on our team.
You trying to draft Damian Lillard to the light skin?
No, he say.
Nah,
Yo.
the dark community has spoken. That has been rejected.
Are we gonna do a fucking?
He's kind of close.
Are we gonna do a
Nah,
Dave Chappelle?
Nah, he don't have light
Are we
skin
gonna do a Dave
tendencies.
Chappelle
He
skit?
don't have any.
He don't have light skin tendencies.
The Wu-Tang. We take the Wu-Tang.
No.
Ghostface Killer. Method Man.
So baby, his like his like.
Put him on.
Nah, he's in the dark community.
He's in the dark community, man. He don't act like skin.
He don't act like Jason Kidd.
He's a
He's a highly respected light skin. He don't act like Steph.
Damn sure don't act like no Steph.
I'm just saying. Did you just rest in peace to some light skinned god a while ago? Like what the fuck? What? Who? Who?
That's my man.
What? Who? Oh,
That's
you
Curry.
Oh, I'm like, who? I'm like, did somebody just die? Like you over there?
I'll drop my Hennessy right now.
I get it. I get it right now. See, I do it again. No, to the light skinned god, like
Yeah, that's
To the light skin god.
to the light skinned god.
Hey,
That's the.
my man Allen Houston is with us.
Knicks, not Nets.
Mm-hmm.
So
you saying Houston is dark skin too?
Allen Houston ain't, but Allen Houston is lighter
Yeah, he
than
went to Tennessee.
he's lighter than Damian Lillard though.
I don't know. I gotta see.
I want to say Damian Lillard's almost like he's almost like.
He just. I just saw him next to Curry. I was like, ooh, yeah, he dark, yeah, he ain't like nothing.
Steph getting buckets already.
Yeah, we just put it on. They show 4 baskets he got.
16 points. Lord have mercy, Steph
What,
Curry.
First quarter still?
Yeah, first quarter just ended. 16 points already.
Oh damn, the game already started.
Lord.
What's the final score for Brooklyn?
120 or 132, 114.
132 they scored?
I mean, they're playing
They
Houston.
gave up 114 though.
This is
But it was a
Victor
blowout
Oladipo
all
and
game
John
long.
Wall,
Yeah, it was.
and
both of them got over 30.
and
John Wall and Oladipo.
and
And what
overhyped
happened?
Eric
Well, how we
Gordon.
Triple double. 29,
Oh,
14,
baby.
and 10.
29, 14, 10?
Any turnovers?
8.
Oh, he made up for that last game.
Yeah, I was gonna say he had 4 last
He's
game.
like,
He had 4 this game.
He's like, oh, he had 0 last game.
I know, but you
Oh,
split it up.
he's
You know what I'm saying?
He's like, I average. He's like, what you want, nigga? I average 4 a game.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
The 3-point contest participants have been mentioned, and
I think 25.
I think that this 3-point
He's
contest,
standing in the mid-20s.
the 3-point contest is going on right now. I think it's set up so that it can be a shootout between Devin Booker and Stephen Curry.
Oh,
Everybody
who's the
else-
candidates? I didn't even see.
Everybody else, I believe, is just
It's
eyewash.
Dame, Curry,
No, it's not.
Booker. Damian's in there. Unless he dropped recently.
It's Brown and Tatum from Boston,
Yes.
Mitchell,
Mhm.
and your boy Zach LaVine.
I thought Dame was in there.
I thought Dame should be in there.
I thought No, I think he's in there.
Nope.
What? No way.
Now I'm
I'm
hoping
gonna
that
go
I'm
see
hoping
this
that you're
shit.
right and I'm wrong, and in the sense that I know he's not in there, but I'm hoping you're right in the fact that he was in there and maybe he dropped out, and not the fact that
he's not in there.
and the fact that he wasn't in there at all, because this is kind of fugazi to me. This 3-point contest.
How's it fugazi?
When they gonna do it? The day before?
No, before the-
everything's on the same day.
Everything on the same day?
So they're gonna have the skills contest before the game, then the 3-point contest, Then they're gonna have the first half of the game, then the slam dunk contest in the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, you know what's pretty dope about that?
Did you hear the schedule?
Mm.
So don't ask again.
No, I
nigga.
heard. I know. I
Oh,
heard
okay.
the schedule. Yeah. No, I thought you were saying. I thought you. I went straight put like I was thinking about the producer. What the producer said? What schedule? Like I was thinking something else. What's pretty dope? All those players are gonna be chilling all in the same spot. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
Wait,
They're gonna
have
have
two different locations.
They're gonna have it at different HCBU campuses. HBCU, Historical Black
okay.
College University. HBCU campuses.
Even a 3-point?
I don't know.
They can't do the 3-point like that
No, they have-
because
they have-
four. Actually, no. All 6
Yeah,
of these
they-
guys are in the game.
Don't know.
Maybe the dunk contest they can do that.
Yeah, it's only 3 dudes.
3 dudes who have no business, who have no other thing in the All-Star than
And then Julius Randle's the only one that will be in the skill challenge. That's in the thing. I don't even know. I gotta
Yeah,
listen
so
to the
like
skill
I don't know.
challenge.
That's one.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's one that you just have to wait till Sunday and see how the fuck they're gonna do that.
Yeah, so to be honest, because they've talked about so many different things that like. I guess we're just gonna have to see how they pull it off. But everything's gonna be before they said they're gonna have it at different campuses. Are they gonna have each event in a different campus? How they gonna do it? Have no clue right now. But it's gonna be no
Just
fans
a quick
anyway.
question. I have a question. How do you feel about Melo in
Getting
Portland?
29 overnight?
No, in Portland.
I like him in Portland.
I love him in Portland.
Or you just happy he's playing
Besides where?
anywhere else?
I mean, don't get me
Like-
wrong.
like-
he should.
Like
he
you gonna
could-
root for him no matter where he go? Cause actually he was gonna go to Miami. If he would have came to
Thank God.
Miami,
Thank God he didn't do that.
you know what I'm saying?
Thank God he didn't do that.
He was supposed to.
Oh no, well yeah,
He was
at
supposed to.
that time in 2010, yeah, but
he was
he
supposed to.
was greedy and went for the money.
No, not in
Can't knock
2010.
it.
No.
No, not in 2010.
Mm.
The plan was looted in New York, but he went for the money.
The plan was to go to Miami and play with Braun and Wade in 2010.
No, not at that time. No, I ain't talking about that.
You told me when he came to New York?
Before he came to Portland.
Yeah.
He was choosing Portland or and
Before
Miami.
before the big three?
It
Oh,
was supposed.
wow, the big
at
three.
the-
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I heard that
no,
story too.
Mark's talking about that, but no, the
I ain't
big
talking
three
about that.
in the big three in Miami was supposed to be Melo, not Bosh.
Yeah, and it was supposed to happen in New York, not
No,
Miami.
It was supposed to be in
They
Miami.
were,
No,
they were
he
supposed
didn't
to.
wanna go to
No,
Miami.
they were gonna leave and go to New York.
That's not what I heard.
Well, we gotta interview them.
That's not what I heard. All them niggas were
Look at
planning
the
to
braids
go
though.
to
Look at the
Miami.
braids though. Braids are tight, son. I'm gonna have to. Yo, I'm gonna have to.
He
come
put up
up with
29 the
design.
other night. Let's see if he can continue the ball. Is Damian Lillard injured or some shit?
Yo, he's
No,
eating.
he's
Yo, he's been
injured.
eating. He's been eating though.
Oh, is CJ
Melo's
McCullough out?
been eating.
Yeah, CJ's the one who's out.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm like, I knew one of their
Melo's been
primary
eating.
scorers was out. Look at
You know
Melo.
what? I'm gonna trade for Melo.
Giving him that
He's
Dwight
gonna,
Howard.
be
No.
playing. I'm
No.
gonna put him on my Brooklyn squad. We just won
No.
the championship.
You know what's so
We
funny?
just won the
No, you know what's so
chip.
funny?
Man.
I'm in my. You may not be there anymore. To be honest with you, because you said you're on your fourth year right now, right?
Yeah.
He probably won't be there. I'm on my third year. He's retired.
That's because he wasn't playing at that time.
Nigga, we got the same 2K game. But no,
I'm saying I think he just got signed that year.
no. Oh, are you not listening to me?
I'm listening.
Okay, players progress in the 2K game naturally, right? If a player's after a certain amount of years, they will retire them naturally in the game. He may not be in your game anymore. If you're on your fourth season, he may have
Yeah, I know.
retired
I
in
got
your
what you're
game.
saying.
Is what
I
I'm
understand
saying.
what you're saying,
All right.
but I gotta check.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He may not be there because he retired.
He may,
Yeah,
but
what-
he
what
may
the-
now. He may.
So what the fuck? What? So whatever the fuck you just said makes no sense. It makes no point to what the fuck is going on.
Listen. I
No.
forgot it's 4 years ahead. It's like- but he could see, he gonna still be playing. Like LeBron, he gonna be 40. He gonna do Tom Brady. He gonna be.
Real life has nothing to do with 2K.
Bucket. Ooh, no. Good rebound, boy.
I'm just letting you know
Put it
that.
up. I'm
Because
gonna check, though.
because
That's interesting. Nah, I'm on.
no because and the reason why I'm saying that is because
he
I
may be too old.
because every year I go to if Melo's not on my team, I've been trying to get Melo. And I tried to get him my first and my second year, and they wouldn't trade for him. I tried my third year, and I can't find him anywhere in the NBA. Which means that I can't find him in the NBA, and it means they retired him.
Right, they retired him.
So that's what I'm telling you. Like, if you're in your fourth year, you may need to go look because they may not have him anymore. He may be retired.
Look for LeBron. Is he still playing?
I don't want LeBron on my team. I like beating LeBron every year. Oh my! Listen,
Listen, man. Don't disrespect Cleveland. You know what he did for Cleveland.
Disrespecting greatness. Oh,
Yo, you don't get it.
You know what? You know what he did for Cleveland.
You don't get it. Like, so
Listen.
any year that I'm playing anybody else, right? Like I played Dallas and some other teams.
You got
I
two
kinda-
messages, man. Scroll.
No, they're not. There's nobody. There's more. I kind of go lackadaisical. I don't. You know what I mean? 'Cause I know I'm gonna win, so like I kind of go laissez-faire. I don't care like all the ups and downs. If I like how many
What's your career high?
in points.
Yeah.
117 maybe.
You scored 117 in a game.
Yeah.
12-minute quarters. Very easy.
Oh,
to do.
12 minutes. Oh, nah. I did this. I do like 4 minutes or something.
Jesus, nah, man. Try to get my numbers up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like that first year, that the rookie year, because you'll get plenty of burns. I always play 12-minute quarters, and then I just kind of get used to it.
Shit.
So
61.
we're gonna take a quick.
Rocky scored 60. I beat him. I got 61. He got mad.
I'm gonna take a quick break, right? We're gonna take that mandatory hard break that we gotta take.
Yay!
I'm gonna play some music by one of the nephews, and we're gonna see what I don't even know what I think I got one left off somewhere. So let's see what this is. Enjoy.
I don't know what you want from me. You ain't number one, not even number two. I don't want another four. And from the night, only day that that's on. I said, why it's a mine, only time when I feel like. You know, but no better, riding back. It is a devil, trying to keep them as a battle. I do it the most of all time. Feel like it's like no fitted or just it's made. Just Michael, there's no protection. See the air, I'm your question. I'll make you miserable. Forcing your head so confused, call me mysterious. I'm this way, anything, get some time. I'm a Jay-Z, I'm a energy. Everyone wants to be all my energy. Undercover enemies, fake. My brother good stabbing. Force my bone, look at the whole switching up, bitches, I said it. I don't know, I'm not thinking, I'm not thinking. Know that when I feel it.
You know about the success?
Did you have to worry of these things when you were my age?
Pause. Big pause. Right, Doris Burke.
Don't know what you do, either way I'll lose. Don't know what you choose, I'm an alpha in the room. Had to stay quiet, just wanna riot, just wanna quit. Had enough of this, living in a loop. There is no escape, wanna get away. Cannot leave this place, always feeling blue. Always on the youth, living from the roof. I'm an alpha in the room.
You told me.
What to do.
You told me where it's gonna be like 5 times. You haven't told me when.
March 24th.
Yeah.
I just found out.
I'm still working on it.
So I gotta reserve that he's gonna have it somewhere. I gotta know when. So I can.
I'm just putting it in your head.
Remember, I gotta plan.
Always feeling blue. Always on
Yeah,
the
'cause I have to have a good.
I'm in the roof. I'm an alpha in the room.
But what you need to
Don't
do,
know what
you
you
need to
do.
remind me.
You
Either
can
way
still
I
pull the
lose.
shit because you
Don't know
never
what
gave
you
the date.
choose. I'm an alpha in the room. Got something to prove. Make me feel
tell me
blue.
when,
In
but
a
you never told me the
costume.
date.
See the black balloons. Might just be a fool. Don't wanna resume. Wait for my doom. Silent in my tomb. Always feeling blue. Always on the youth. Lemon from the roof. I'm an alpha in the room.
Just make sure you write. Just make sure you write.
Don't know what you do. Either way
I
I
can make
lose.
sure I have a good
Don't know
week
what
of
you
work.
choose. I'm an
So I
alpha
can
in
make
the
sure I
room.
can take
Always
off that day
feeling
and I'm doing
blue.
some
Always
shit.
on the youth. Living from the roof. I'm an alpha in the room.
You want to pay for an hour for his birthday gift? I was $50. So I'm gonna see.
So he wants to have his thing in this. Why don't he have it in the free studio?
It's not enough space.
Ah.
The studio here, because the studio we go to is like a little crib. Area 51, check it out. James Orlando, call him up, look it up. Area 51, big shout out to those.
Did this play?
You just play.
No, this is it's on shuffle. Oh, it's supposed to be on shuffle.
Probably have it on repeat.
Oh, see? Shuffle on. one more song and we'll be back. Any bathroom breaks you guys need to do? Any re-ups? Anything that you guys need to do outside of the room for these next two songs?
Feel like a psycho, no fitting, no justin. Made up this Michael, feels the protection. See me in the mirror, I'm your reflection. I make you miserable.
20 minutes in,
So
I was
confused,
like,
call
oh
me
shit,
mysterious.
I gotta
Give me
like,
at night, under your bed. I do
What the
my
fuck are
friend.
you
See
a
my
fucking
shadow,
high school
right behind
teacher?
you. Running
If I gotta
away,
use the
only
bathroom,
afraid.
I'm
I
gonna use
love
the
the chase, I'll make it a race. Brush it up.
You was that student. He was that student. See that? He was that student. He was that student. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
I'll leave it to rest in peace. I'm a parasite in your mind.
That's what I'm saying. The fuck?
I'm a monster.
I wish you'd
ready to
stop
slaughter.
me.
Definition of horror. You're
Why the fuck would I
only
stop you? I'm just saying, like, yo.
No, I'm talking in the sense of talking to high school.
Feel like a psycho, no fitting, no justin. Made this Michael, there's a protection. See me in the mirror, I'm your reflection. I make you miserable. Close in your head, so confused. Call me
One
Mysterio.
time a teacher was like, "No, you can't go." I was like, I got up and went anyway.
Making a wish for me to go away. Bippity boppity, I'm here to stay. There's no stopping me. How's it feeling at night? Oh, you want the light? I feel dark, pitch black. Always get your heart attack.
I've seen
Just gonna move,
motherfuckers
look
literally
at
get
a
up
movie.
and go
This is
50
true.
forward
See
and
me at
behind
night.
people's
I am everywhere.
Like, I
I
can't
will
go,
follow
okay,
you
cool.
anywhere. Want
See,
to
these teachers
escape.
got up, started
Know
doing
the
shit.
heart. Go
Motherfucker
anywhere.
got up.
I will
You know,
find.
recording
Lay
got
me
this,
room.
got up,
What's
it's
your
like,
head? Use like who? I live with you. In your mind, I rule. With
So
your
the person in the
emotions,
corner, like,
I'm
what you doing? Like,
this
I
shit
told you how to use
happens.
buttons, I couldn't go.
Feel like a psycho,
So
no
I'm
fitting, no
going.
justin. Made this Michael,
You said I
there's a
can't go
protection.
to the
See me in the
bathroom.
mirror.
I still
I'm your
have to pee.
reflection. I make you miserable. Close in your head, so confused. Call me Mysterio. Yes, I'm a psycho. You're not ready. My name is Freddy. I'll be wrong.
I bet that's the
Just
last-
I'm
She's
not
like,
playing. Better stop
she's like,
playing.
go see the
I'm
prison.
no
Like,
joke.
I'm not
Never
done
had
yet.
hope. Alien idols, mimics, monster in your mind.
I bet that's the last time she didn't let us
Lessons
go
are
to the bathroom.
infectious. Don't you see
At
it
that point,
connects
that's
you?
when you
Always
say, if you gotta go to the
reflection. You can't see me.
bathroom,
There's
just
no
go.
visual. I'm
Don't
not
even
fictional.
ask.
I'll still make you miserable. I'm at the top. I'm at the pinnacle. Everything done. I make you regret with my bushy head. Even with all these views you make. Still we can think. I guess I'm a psycho. I might be evil.
I told you right there.
Even name me Mysterio. At the end of the day, if this is true, I am you.
Yes, I downloaded his album and my nephew's album, and I put them in one playlist together. Let's put them on repeat. And just let them play randomly. Yeah, he got way more songs than my nephew got out right now. So his shit's over. You know what I mean?
Letting him, he wants to go to the studio, but I'm like, yo, keep practicing.
But also, my nephew got more.
I told my nigga that we can't go broke. You know we gon' run it up, run it on niggas. They talking that cheap. He said they won't smoke, but they never pulling up. Won the beats, but I know he get no cash. Think he scamming cause he punching no dash. I thought Broly, he come get on your ass. I told Exy to chill, please don't spaz. Put some bread on your head, that's a bounty. And I promise that I will not change on my niggas. I'm staying the same way you found me. 2 letters for your baby TJ. Tryna ice trade the game straight VV. Make it on BET. I remember my mom getting EBT. Yeah, nigga ain't good, no cheating shit. I remember I was broke, ain't care about me. This serious, I ain't go made last week. Nigga acting broke, he's so cheap. Oh, no, got sauce. His shit weak. This engine right here, it's an SRT. I can't take no days off. Nigga gotta work 7 days a week. When she comes to the room, close off. Yeah, you know she twerk for me. All the lean, I'm about to doze off. Yeah, I told my dog to drive for me. And I know my team all strong. Yeah, I know they gon' ride for me. Yeah. I know they gon' ride. 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 I know they gon' ride.
I'm still thinking about taking a couple of rides tonight.
Ain't gon' ride. Ain't gon' ride.
I'm about to dip soon because I gotta be up early.
Gang. Ain't gon' ride.
Shit, I'll be up early tonight.
You're gonna be up at 5 watching the game, right?
I'll be up by 4:20.
4:20.
I'll be at the bathroom.
All day.
I'll be at the bathroom by 5 to watch the game. Oh, shit, that was quick. Just be bringing us back.
That's how we can't come back.
Should I run away? Should I stay? What do I think? Should I run away? Should I stay? What do I think? Should I run away? Should I stay? What do I think? Should I run away? Should I stay? What do I think? Persevere just to listen to my problems as a child. I'm just introducing myself. Yeah, I'm a little misconstructed and I'm just human. I have my highs and lows and you know what my flaws. Answer like the biggest question of all. Should I run away? Should I stay? What do I think? Should I run away? Should I me, and I'm scared all the bullets in the sky will make me die. In my head, my new Valentine's Day. Should I run away? Should I stay? What do I think? Should I run away? Should I stay? What do I think? Should I run away? Should I stay? What do I think? Should I run away? Should I stay? What do I think? Just need to slow down. Pause at 3 a.m. at night. Can't handle everyone inside. We're all fragile, so I'm scared. As a small child, I always hear a psycho when I was greedy. Had to learn a lesson time. Should I run away? Should I stay? What do I think? Should I run away? Should I stay? What do I think? Should I run away? Should I stay? What do I think? Should I run away? Should I stay? What do I think? All these fake people always feeding off my energy. Didn't know I am me. I am R350. Now you take my broken tape after hearing all my problems.
That's not even his fault,
do with an elephant in the room?
That's the other dude. He does that shit. The pro.
Should I run away? Should I stay? What do I think? Should I run away? Should I stay?
Gilbert?
Should I run away?
Who is he? I don't know why I have his name. I have
Yay,
an O.
yay.
Oh, I have an O stuck in my mind. There's also
Oh
the O.
shit.
Or his
What O you got stuck in your mind?
Oh,
Nelly.
it don't matter.
Anyway, what do you think that Eddie? When they gonna pay your boy?
Oh. Damn, Daniel. You know what?
Wait, what? What I miss?
I said when they gonna pay his boy?
Who got?
Well,
Who gotta get paid?
that gotta get paid. That gotta get paid. He getting paid regardless.
The Cowboys fucked that
Yo.
up so bad. Yeah.
Well,
They
almost.
should have never
We'll
gave
see.
Ezekiel Elliott that money.
Nah.
That should have been Dak's money.
Nah, fuck that.
You know how cheap you would have had him for right now?
I don't know
That's
what Dak
what I'm
asking
saying.
for, so I can't even like.
Oh, that nigga asking for what I
He
heard.
asking
Patrick
for 40
Mahomes
mil.
Because
money.
what is
He
that?
wants
Now?
40 mil. Yeah.
The price is up to 42 now, right?
He's asking for Mahomes.
And it was what,
type
34
money.
before?
They guaranteed him 30.
Wait, what was it before?
Around that 34.
34.
That's what we're talking
34,
about.
36.
See. I'm glad we're here.
And
That's
then they
what
talking
shows
about
The
wins.
Cowboys- the
They talking
Cowboys
about wins
fucked
and
it up.
golf. You know they.
let's
You know
show-
they really.
The boys fucked it up.
Not even that.
The
Let's show this shit
Cowboys
here.
fucked it
That
up.
franchise tag.
Cousin hit him up like, yo, dog.
That franchise tag.
Just ride with it.
I can see why Dak is upset because this shit is cool for like your other positions, like your wide receivers, your linemen, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yo, but he don't want to leave though.
But for your
He don't
quarterback,
want to leave, but he want to stay for the right money. Like you don't make me leave. Just pay me.
you could have given him a 3-year contract or a 5-year contract with.
But he
3
doesn't want 5. He wants 4.
What?
Dak wants
That's
4.
allegedly.
Okay, you could have given him a
allegedly
4-year contract
Man,
with
give him-
3 years of
give him 10
guaranteed
for
money,
400.
and we'll be right now getting ready to get rid of him.
Yo,
Just about.
I'll give him 10 for 400.
Right?
I'll give him
Am I
10 for
wrong?
400.
Not at all.
Yo, 10 for 400. How about that?
Just think about. No, actually.
I give you 10 for 400.
No, Mark.
Fuck that.
No, wait. Just think
You know what
about.
I'm saying? You don't want 5, I give you
Whoa,
10 for. I give you 10 for 400.
Let's back up for a second. I think I just came to a realization here. If they would have paid Dak originally, they would have gave him a 4-year contract, 3 years of it guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
He would have gotten injured this past year that just passed.
Oh no, I already know what you're going.
This
I thought
next
about
year
that already.
coming up, they don't have to guarantee him shit. They could have been like, yo, okay, we've seen enough. We're good. And we would have been right here and they could have walked away from him. But now they got to go give him 40 mil.
No, he's been asking for 40 though.
He wants Mahomes money.
Yeah, he been asking for
I could have sworn he was
40.
asking for like 34 mil. That,
No.
Oh no, he
What was
wants.
Carson
that's
Wentz
what he
getting?
got.
He wants north of 40 now.
What was Carson Wentz getting? What was
Nah, he
Carson
ain't
Wentz's
getting
first?
off
No,
of
what was Carson
Like-
Wentz's contract? Like 32, 33 mil, right?
Something like
Who?
that.
Carson Wentz was like 32, 33 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah, with 100. with
All he
100.
wanted was 1 mil more than Carson Wentz.
Not that he wanted. That's what they offered. He wants 40 mil, my dude.
He wanted
No,
one.
at the time.
No,
At
no,
the ti- Talent is talking about at the
I'm
time.
talking about the time. If they would have signed him originally. I'm not talking about right now. I'm not talking about right now,
Oh.
Mark. As I said, take a journey with me. Let's take a journey into time.
Well, no, he's been wanting 40 since last year though.
No, not since last.
Yeah, since last year he's been wanting 40.
He's been wanting
He's
30.
been wanting 40.
He's been wanting 1 mil more than Carson Wentz.
Mm-mm.
He's been wanting $1 more than Carson Wentz. He's been saying, I'm better than Carson Wentz.
Mm-mm.
And y'all niggas is out here treating me like Kirk Cousins.
Which he got paid.
Kirk, not my cousins.
Kirk got the most money in the NFL the last 5 years. Be mad if you want to.
That's what we're saying. That Dallas is handing it wrong because.
And that's what.
If they would have paid him originally,
right,
they could be right where we're at talking right now, and we'll be talking about, hey, should the Dallas Cowboys re-sign Dak Prescott to another long-term contract so they let him walk?
Listen, man, this has been going on for a minute already.
He would have been done with his contract already. If they would have paid him.
They have until July.
When did they pay Ezekiel Elliott? Was it 2 years or 3 years ago?
3 years ago.
No. Hell no. It was just last.
No.
2 years.
2 years ago. Yeah, 2 seasons ago. I know.
Remember he held out.
So this is gonna be the third season of his contract then, since they paid him, right?
Yeah.
Coming up.
Yeah. And he has 5.
Yeah.
2 more left.
So so listen to this. After this season had just passed,
it ain't happening.
Y'all about to lose your
You're not losing Dak?
Nah.
How you gonna keep
Y'all
him?
about to lose your quarterback.
That's what I said.
About to lose your
I will see
quarterback.
by July. I will see by July.
And cheap
I'll
ass
let you
Jerry
know.
Jones ain't coming off that money.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Coming
You know
off
what?
the money.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. You
Coming
know,
off the money.
you want one for the board? The Cowboys draft a quarterback.
I can book that. Cowboys trade up to draft a quarterback.
That's kind of what I'm saying. But they drafted a quarterback. I'm just gonna leave that there. They drafted a quarterback.
Put a seat. Put $10 on it.
But they drafted a quarterback?
Yeah, put $10 on it.
No, we put us on the board.
Yeah, put it on the board. And if they do, you're correct, and I'll give you $10. If you're not correct, I don't want $10. I'm just saying. Because
What?
they gonna have to sign him.
Okay.
They gonna have to sign him, dog. They gotta sign him.
All right.
Draft a quarterback.
They gonna draft the quarterback. I'm putting.
Oh, what round though? Not the first round. Shit.
They're drafting a
They're
quarterback.
drafting a quarterback.
Was Tom Brady?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Let me ask you. I'm asking you a
like,
question.
you know, round 6.
I have a question for you.
They signed Andy Dalton to $3 million.
I have a question. I have a question for
Dalton got
you.
1 more year.
Who do you guys consider the best quarterback of all time?
Oh man.
Who?
He's still playing.
And when was he drafted?
2000.
Okay, then there you go.
6th round.
There you go. The Cowboys
That's
are
what I
gonna
said. If they
the Cowboys are gonna draft the quarterback.
Yeah.
And I don't listen. I don't care if
round.
he's listen.
So
No.
they got Dak in the 4th.
You understand? Like less than 2% of the quarterbacks that are drafted in the first round work.
Romo didn't.
I don't give a fuck about a first round quarterback. First round quarterback means that you just overpaid.
Listen, man.
Quarterback should be treated like should be treated like tight
Romo
ends.
was there when
Draft him in the
when
3rd.
they drafted Dak.
Like to be
You know
honest with
what
you,
I'm saying? Romo didn't think none of it.
like who said this? Somebody said this a long time ago. Quarterbacks should not be drafted until the 3rd round. To be honest with you.
You taking that fantasy football mantra to real life.
How many first round quarterbacks work?
Oh, got him. Oh.
Like 2%, B. 2.
To what?
2%.
2%.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is a first round quarterback. Patrick Mahomes is a first round quarterback. Deshaun Watson is a first round quarterback.
Ooh, what's gonna go? Ooh. He coming to Dallas. He signed a train. Sign and trade.
Okay.
And we've forgotten
Sign
way.
and trade.
Listen,
He's gonna leave one
I'm just saying,
dysfunctional organization.
I know
to
that
work
you
to
just mentioned
another.
4 strong,
No, we're not dysfunctional.
but there are like 25 that we've forgotten about. And there's a reason why.
I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. There've been first round quarterbacks who've been bums. There've been first round quarterbacks who've been great. There've been late round quarterbacks who've been bums. There've been late round.
Now,
quarterbacks
am I right
great.
with saying 2%? 2 out of every 100 quarterbacks drafted in the first round work? I don't think it's probably that hot, that low.
Lamar, Baker, Josh Allen, Kyler Murray, first round.
That's
first
lately.
round.
And numbers are going up lately. But we're talking about those guys.
Then we also have Sam Darnold.
No, but we're talking about those guys. How many years of drafting did that span? And how many quarterbacks were drafted in the first round? You know what I mean? Like, can we mention like 5 guys? No, can we mention like 5?
If this nigga
So-
Andrew Luck didn't fucking retire, he'd be the one caveat to all these quarterbacks
So you know what?
who are
So-
not still with their teams.
So what it's
They're the
honestly
first
sounded
overall-
like is
they're the first round picks.
what it's honestly sounded like is 15 to about 20% of quarterbacks drafted in the first round work. That's what it's actually sounded like. Yeah. About 20% maybe.
Let's also note.
Like one out of every 5 quarterbacks drafted in the first round is a hit.
Let's also note some of these quarterbacks do get drafted to some
horrible
real
positions.
Real shitty situations.
But
let's see
and
what
within their first 4 years, they've already played for 4 different offensive coordinators, which means 4 different systems.
We didn't say they weren't good. We said work.
That's why we're Baker.
We said work.
I know, right?
It's going on with
Baker. This is Baker.
That's going on with Sam Darnold right now too.
This is Baker's first off season that he hasn't had to learn a whole new system.
Sam Darnold can't say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm lying. No, he had 1 year. I'm lying. No, okay.
I want to see what they're gonna do. Are you gonna draft a quarterback? Is you gonna go for Zach Wilson, or you gonna trade that?
Speaking of these college quarterbacks, let me say something real quick. I have no idea why in the fuck is this North Dakota State quarterback being considered drafted within the top 10 over Mac Jones. This dude Trey Lance.
Who?
Exactly.
No. Over who?
Mac Jones.
Who?
Alabama's quarterback.
He didn't show what I was doing. You saw what I was doing.
Mac Jones. He said it 3 times. I was just like, yo. I was like, one more time, say it one more time. Who? Yo.
Oh, sorry, I'm retarded. Yo, I saw an Audi crossover.
I
really liked. I don't know if it was. I think it was an Audi, electronic crossover that I really liked today. Sorry, I'm watching an Audi commercial pop on the fucking screen.
Let me get a little.
Oh,
whoa!
Yo, he want that Kevin Garnett.
Anything's possible.
Yo, actually, can we start calling Hennessy the Kevin Garnett?
Yes.
You know,
yes.
You know, we can do whatever the fuck we want.
I need that Kevin Garnett.
I got
Everyone said, nah, you got the heavy hands.
He's like, no, I gotta pour this myself.
I'm gonna pour it myself.
You got heavy wrists, son.
You're gonna pour himself a shot worth.
Shit, I'll be having the same cup Wednesday. Yeah, I'm almost done with it.
Hey, nigga, that's the same cup from last week. Yes.
With your motherfucking pour.
Damn right. Hey, man, my drink is not made for everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Get some ice for that bad boy. Water that shit down a little bit.
Wow. Yo. Take him to Weenie Hut General.
You know, because it ain't like the white Henny I had. Yo, that white Henny was... I'm sorry.
The same white Henny that you didn't come through with.
Yo,
that's fucked
it was
up.
In the house. Tyler, you got some?
Fucked up.
Tyler, you got some? Tyler.
I hope you.
Tyler.
Where your cup at? Give me your cup, man.
No, that's
Give me your cup, man.
I'm good. Shit. Talon.
Pour a whole damn cup.
Have you ever had white Henny before?
I've had white Henny before. I've had white Henny plenty of times.
Plenty of times?
Yes.
How about the last time you had it? Where you had it?
I hate this guy. I can't even remember, man. It was so long ago.
This is okay. Damn.
Like, what
damn,
the fuck
Daniel.
You do to a nigga? Shit.
Sorry, B.
Ja.
Should have been there.
Jesus.
I think I put a text out. I don't know.
You did not. You definitely did not.
Damn.
This fucking guy.
Yo, this is so funny.
Some light skinned tendencies going on around here.
This is so funny, and I don't even think people will get it. If you try, like, tagging Hennessy in a message on Twitter, it comes up as LVMH. And I don't think if they were looking to tag Hennessy, would realize what was happening here. For those that don't know, LVMH is the stock symbol for Hennessy, which stands for Louis Vuitton, Moet, and Hennessy. If a little light bulb just went off in your head after I said that, yes, they've been targeting us in the hood for a very long time, systematically, through everyday drinking of Hennessy trying to make everyday clothing normalized with Louis Vuitton, and then anytime that you had to celebrate, or you just feel like giving your, or you just felt like making your girlfriend feel like a champion, you have the Moet.
Shout out to mimosas with the Hennessy and the Moet. Ooh!
Wait, what?
You never had one of those before?
A mimosa, a Hennessy and Moet mimosa?
Brother, get that Henny, put the little Moet with the orange juice.
With the orange juice too?
Oh, what orange juice too? I would go cranberry juice there.
Nah, then it's not a mimosa. What the fuck?
You can have mimosas with different things.
That's called the sangria.
What you want to call it?
That's called the sangria then.
Not with champagne. Can we maybe champagne?
No, a little bit maybe if you want, but mostly wine.
So what to say?
And
You, but you can
Sprite and
make
club soda.
mimosas with something other than orange juice.
I should make a sangria, yo.
That shit gonna be for lightweights. We need some heavy shit.
Again, let me say it again. I think I'm gonna make a sangria. I'm going to make a sangria. Anything in my life I ever did was lightweight. Like, yeah, nah. My shit, I always come right and I always come heavy. And even when it comes to the Henny, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, man,
Even though if it's dark or white, I always get it right.
Hey.
Bars. I'm just
I
don't see. I took one sip of Henny and got me rhyming out here. I know where my son get it from. Damn it. Took one sip of Henny. I'm spitting bars.
Yo, shout out to your light skin crew.
Shit. You know what I mean? Fuck it. I'm gonna take another sip. Yo, I took a little sip.
For real.
Damn it.
One sip and the Henny got him aggressive.
He took one sip and started
He
hitting
like
the
Bob Deep. The
I
Hennessy
was like, y'all
got
ready
him
for
not
the
knowing how to
cypher, y'all.
Hey, I turned, Mark 350, Mark 21 came through, son.
Lord forgive him. The Hennessy got him not knowing how to act. Shout out to Bob Deep and them. Survival of the fittest.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to Drake. Look at my boy, 350.
Only the
Check him
strong
out.
survive.
Boy could write.
So,
Right for days.
are we doing our All-Star picks today?
Sure, why not? Fuck it.
Now, were we picking East and West, or were we just picking an All-Star team?
Are we going off top of the dome?
Nah, do East and West. Because to pick a whole team, that's them being extra and shit. Do
So you know
East and
what?
West.
So let's play a game.
You know what? Pick your 6.
Let's...
Pick your 6.
It's 12.
You gotta have it. Yeah, no, 5. Your 5 starters.
I
and
got
seven.
this.
And then your
No,
7.
I got it's okay. It's
We ain't
okay.
got time for all that. We do.
I know what we do
Who's
have
your
time
sub?
for. I know what? You know what? I like how this is gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring the Knicks music back. I know we ain't doing any Knicks talk right now, but we're gonna bring the Knicks music back because
You didn't get Brooklyn music yet?
Nah, man.
let's do.
You already have Brooklyn music. What you talking? Drop the Brooklyn music.
We got all kinds of Brooklyn
Drop the
representatives.
Brooklyn music.
Drop the Brooklyn music. I know you, man. Listen. It's so. Let's do this.
I gotta get you some beats.
I need beats.
Yeah.
I need beats that I don't have to worry about copyrights on.
Oh yeah. You want free beats? I got you, son. I got you. 350 got you.
So let's do this, right?
You've been writing so much, you fucking fell the class. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
you better get your ass. You better
you
get your
bugging.
ass on top of that.
You
I'm working
bugging
on it.
out. You bugging out.
Yeah.
I know Terry ate him up fucking live.
Oh no, Terry King to me. Why he was like, yo, that's your son.
Lord.
Why he was like, yo, that's your son.
This is your project.
That's
Yeah.
how you
Yeah,
know how,
basically.
That's how you know how pissed she was. She couldn't even handle it.
No, she wasn't mad. She was no, because her son fucking up. Marcus, she got her hands full with Marcus. I'm like, hey. I told my son, I said, yo, just because you see your brother failing, and he ain't getting what you got when you fail, don't mean nothing. You know his brain ain't like yours. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? We training his brain. You know what I'm saying? He got his own way of thinking. We got. You know
We're training him for sports, damn it.
It ain't wrong. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
training
It
him for
ain't wrong.
sports.
Yeah, he's in sports. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Your brother better than you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. you know, you got better grades, but he got a better batting average. You know what I'm saying? He got better gloves.
He's like, he's LaMelo,
Cash
and you're D'Angelo,
Yes, sir.
and you're D'Angelo.
Damn.
You said you D'Angelo. That's
There you go, D'Angelo.
Damn, I'm gonna call. Ooh, go ahead. You can call him that. Yo, Marcus will freaking. Yo, his favorite player is Melo. His favorite player is Melo. He's like, yo, he's an OKC fan because of Westbrook and Harden was there. I mean, not Harden. KD was there and shit. So
see, that's why Houston got blown out. They had them baby blue ass jerseys
listen,
on.
I give respect to my boy, man.
Stick to your colors, B.
I was like, yo, OKC don't have Westbrook no more, whatever. I'm like, who you like now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Da-da-da. He was like, no, OKC, that's my team. Like, he didn't switch because those cats left. So he's like, yo, for those OKC, I'm like, yeah, they suck. But he's like, yo, that's my team. Yo, as a sports person, I'm like, yo, that's hard right there. So when OKC, you know, in fucking 20 years or 30 years, they win something. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be like, yo, that's my team. I like him since I was a kid. They be like, yo, you on the bandwagon now. You know what I'm saying? And he be like, nah, I ain't on the bandwagon. Nah. That's my dad.
When they win something, it's gonna be because those players were drafted there. It was just before they big money, and then when the big money come, it's gonna be bye bye. They're gonna be ass once again.
I think OKC will probably lose a team before they.
They already did.
They be in Seattle.
They already did. They already lost
They
the
go in
team.
Seattle.
They already lost the team when KD, Russ, and Harden all left.
Come on, man. There's always the future. Well, so the Knicks is just gonna be the way they are. Nah,
What you mean? We working on that. We working on that right now. We working on that.
There's gonna be, you know,
We
there's
working
gonna be
on
a
that.
kid that's
And then
gonna come in.
and then once we get up, we gonna stay there.
Well, at least I know I got at least a good 2-3 years. And after that, I don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't know if you have 2-3 years, honestly, right now.
I got, you know what? I got a question today. My boy Cam,
Championship or bust.
My boy Cam, Miami fan, chef at the job, white boy.
But then we don't want to hear his question.
He's like, what you gonna do if Brooklyn don't win this year? You know what I told him? There's always next year. Cause it's gonna happen this year or next year. It might
If it
just
don't
happen
happen this year, we have problems.
No, next year, no, we don't have problems because we got.
You know what happens if it don't happen this year?
We got Dinwiddie coming back next year.
No, you know what happens if it don't happen this year?
The Knicks win all the glory in New York, and then somebody comes to New York in the offseason.
Well, the Knicks definitely get back the glory in New York.
They gonna get somebody.
But I'm gonna tell you what happens though.
They want to battle with Brooklyn.
How often we talk?
Brooklyn is helping New York.
Let me ask you this. How often?
Do I have to say that again?
Let me ask you a question.
Do I have to say that again?
I'm asking you a question. I don't know what the hell you just said. I'm asking you a question because I haven't had a chance to ask my question because you keep cutting me off. So I haven't listened.
We have a discussion.
I know.
Yeah, let's go.
If Brooklyn doesn't win this year, right? This is what we're talking about. My question is, how often do we talk about the Clippers now this year, and how do we talk about them when we do? Because that's exactly what's gonna happen. Because that's what's gonna happen to Brooklyn next year if they don't win this year.
Facts.
Just to let you know. Like,
Hell no.
they're gonna be an afterthought.
Hell no.
And then when we talk about them, it's gonna.
And then you're gonna get dragged.
All right.
Dragged.
First of all,
they have to lose 3-1 lead.
First of all,
They have to lose 3-1 lead.
That's for the first topic of the day.
First of all,
that's for the first topic of the day.
First of all,
that's for the first topic of the day. that never makes a reappearance.
I'm just saying.
That's a segment. That's a segment. Oh, okay.
Because you cut me off.
Okay. You can finish. You like? Can I finish?
Yeah.
Can I finish? Can I finish?
All right, Fred Taylor.
All
right, Fred Taylor.
That's somebody before Fred Taylor. Who the fuck said that?
Can I tell you?
I don't know.
Right?
Baby, please.
Is George balling out right now?
In the regular season.
Answer my question. Is he balling out right now?
Yes, regular season P
Okay.
is
How many times have we seen regular season P though?
Kawhi, is he doing what he got to do?
Kawhi always does what he does, and he's consistent with it.
We saw
They
this
coming hard.
We saw
I
this
get
shit
you.
last year.
I get what you're saying.
They're coming hard. Imagine how hard Brooklyn will come next year if they don't win this year.
I'm glad you said that they're coming hard, and as hard as they're coming, how are we talking about them?
Pause. We are not a bunch of George Burks on here.
Listen.
For
my dude.
I don't know.
They might even
Talk
they
about
might
coming hard.
even they might even break the record.
So
That's how they'll come next year. They might be 70,
Mark.
69. They might hit 69.
Mark.
They're coming hard. They might hit 69.
With how good they're playing.
And
with how good they're playing. How well.
they gonna break the record.
Well,
They
how,
gonna get
Mark,
60.
Mark, I got a question for you. Can I ask you a question? Shit, can I ask a fucking question?
They gonna get 74 wins.
Who? The Clippers this year?
No.
Oh, Brooklyn next year?
Yeah, if they lose,
They'll
get 74 75 wins.
I'm gonna hold you accountable.
If they lose,
Yeah, note that.
I'm holding you accountable on that one.
March 3rd, 2021. Mark
Says if Brooklyn doesn't win NBA championship this year, they're winning 74 games next year. We gonna look for you after they lose game 9.
it's gonna be a long time, baby. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. If they are not healthy, I can't put that up.
Whatever.
Now you see? Blessings.
Excuse me. All right, so
Yo, it's Trent. Look, Trent Jr.'s light skin. Trent's light skin. Look, Trent Jr.'s light skin.
he is.
Right? He
Yeah,
qualifies?
You can have him. You can have him like we care about him.
Yeah, light skin Trent.
So-
I always take that.
My question. Okay, so you actually helping me
I mean,
make
myself.
my book. Mark, believe it or not, you may actually be helping me out here. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you too.
Based up, even with how good the Clippers are doing this year, right? How do we talk about how often are the Clippers being talked about? And when they are being talked about, how are they being talked about? They're not
All
being
they talking about when they talk LA, they talk about LA against LA, and that's the Western
The
Finals.
Clippers are being
No matter what
dragged.
Utah's doing, no matter what Denver's doing, they're like, yo, if LA ain't playing
this
LA
year
in the
still?
finals,
This year still?
yeah.
I know. Okay, no. Finish your statement. If
If
LA
ain't playing LA in the semifinals in the Western Conference,
Semi-final. No.
Then what?
Yes.
They
Then
want
what?
that in the
and then
conference
Clippers, Clippers are done. If they lose before
Exactly.
they get there,
That's not
they
talking
done.
about them positively.
That ain't gonna. That's the pressure they got.
Exactly.
So because
You're
they
making
lost
my
in the bubble.
point.
No, but they lost in the bubble, so they got that pressure. And if Brooklyn doesn't make the they can imagine they don't get past Philly.
So if Brooklyn doesn't win a championship this year, they're gonna be like the Clippers are this year. They're not gonna be
They
talked
gonna
about.
have pressure.
They're
They're gonna be talked about.
No,
100%.
how often? No, that's what I'm saying. They're not gonna be talked about a lot. And when they are talked about,
They're gonna be dragged
They're gonna be talked about sideways. See how?
I got up. You know
Yo,
what I got up?
how did you just talk about the Clippers? How did you just talk about the Clippers? You just talked
Fuck
about
the Clippers. I
You-
don't care about the damn Clippers.
No, you just talked about them sideways. You were
Because
like,
they are.
exactly. That's exactly how Brooklyn's gonna be talked about if they
They're
fail
not
this
gonna-
year.
Yo.
You hope they don't, but they will. You can't
You know
handle
what?
the truth.
I'll be right fucking back. Hold on. I'll be right back. Fuck this shit. Get me pissed.
What is he doing?
Being dramatic. Being a light skin.
Is he changing shirts? Is he changing into one of my Brooklyn shirts? He's changing into what? It's in the back of the closet to the left with the black hangers. Next to the orange hangers with the Knicks clothing. By the Jet stuff. Actually, the one Jets jersey with my name still on it. And
I'm
Darrell
sorry,
Reeves.
Spidey.
See, notice what he's doing. He's out there putting on one of my Brooklyn jerseys. One of my Brooklyn shirts.
I'm sorry, Spidey. I had to cover Spidey up. Just for into the end of the show.
And he talking about his footwork.
I hit something?
Yes!
I did not hit
You
anything.
so
Listen, man. I'm fucking 50, man.
We gonna break it.
Where you going? Oh, not with that. We ain't drinking and driving with that.
Watch me.
I mean, he drinking iced tea.
Iced tea.
Iced tea, my bad.
Iced tea, ladies and
Iced
gentlemen.
tea.
That sugar honey iced tea.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Pause.
What?
Oh, can you grab me a beer? In the freezer? Please.
Pause.
No doubt. Look at these little nuggets down here. They look like fucking mini sausages and shit.
Look at my toes.
Yeah.
Fire.
Cleveland! This is
Now you gonna play it. Now you gonna play it.
Before he left, I just had to.
Now you do it. I set you up for that shit. How long? Man.
You don't get it. He wants to play it when I least expect it. I'm not surprised he didn't do it at that moment. Because when I thought about saying, yeah, play the Cleveland drop, I was like, oh, yeah, he can't play it when I expect it.
Yep. They got good sausages in Cleveland.
Pause! Pause! Yo!
I don't know. We're talking about mini sausages.
Yo!
You get that drop.
Add a pause there, B.
Fire!
No homo.
Fire!
What the hell was that?
Blood.
Sorry, B.
Sorry. That's what you put it with.
Oh, shit. I think you're actually saying exactly what I'm saying about Brooker. He doesn't want to realize. He doesn't want to come to that realization that if they lose this year, they're gonna be scrutinized next year. So they're gonna get that pressure, but
they're already talking about. That's what I'm saying. The big three is already talking about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like you forget the way they talk about Brooklyn now. They talked about the Clippers like this last year.
All right, I give you a perfect example. Brooklyn is like the big three in Miami.
How much time do we have left in the podcast? He just left.
Brooklyn is like the big three.
Okay.
Like the big three in Miami. Like, you know, when they got together, you know, they all had to like figure out who's gonna do what, You know, so Bosh was like, yo, I'll take the back seat.
Okay, so it's cool. No,
so,
okay. You're comparing a different time.
Yeah, but that's
Finish.
and no, I'm comparing it because it goes with it. Because
because
they lost.
Because Jimmy Butler discredited all of that. Jimmy Butler no longer allows big three teams to get together and lose and not make it the first year.
Bro.
And not win.
I'm saying they could make it and not win.
No, they can't.
And they'll be like LeBron James.
No, they won't. Jimmy Butler fucked that up for everybody. If
nobody remember that shit.
If Jimmy Butler and one superstar can take a team that's stacked to a 6-game series
in a bubble,
then three superstars on the team should win a championship without fail. Their first year. You don't get it. You understand?
Okay.
Like
their first year, I got you. I'm with you.
No.
So when Jimmy if Miami plays
when
Brooklyn,
when LeBron James did it with Miami Heat, it was acceptable then. Like, and even Boston kind of fucked that up. Like, because
Boston did it the first. That's who I compare Brooklyn to, though.
Because even when Miami failed, they're considered a failure for it. Their run is not considered success. Like, I'm sorry. Let's get this out of the way.
You know what?
Miami's run with LeBron James, was that successful or a failure to you, in your eyes?
At his age, it was success.
I consider it a failure.
2 out of 4.
2 out of 4 is a failure. When Boston got together and they won,
it should have been 1 out of 3.
So again,
it should have been 1 out of 4.
It probably should have been 1 out of 3. 1 out of 4. So, first of all,
thank you, Ray Allen.
Like,
where he came from, Boston.
Yeah.
Which he can't go back to because they mad at him because he went to Miami.
Yo, so the very first thing that happened, right, is that Boston got together for their big three, and they won their first year.
Yeah.
So when Miami got together with their big three and they lost to the Dallas.
Wait, was the big three? Were they together in the beginning of the season, or was it a trade within the year?
They were together in the beginning of the season.
In the beginning of the season,
Boston,
right? They had the training camp, and they had all that.
Yeah.
So Brooklyn's big three don't have that. They don't have training camp. He's just coming in. So next year,
remember, it's a flashpoint.
So
it's a that no longer matters.
Right.
Because
I'm making excuses if they don't make it, if they don't win.
Because
like I gotta have my excuses ready if they don't win.
Because starting from I say Jimmy Butler fucked it up, but honestly Boston kind of set the standard. Boston set the standard. When you put these 3 guys together, you're supposed to win your first year. What the greatest player in the world allowed to happen at the time was for you to fail.
Who?
LeBron James. They would consider him. I don't even know Kobe was in the league.
No, you said best player of what?
Best player in the world at the time, being considered.
Yeah, never, ever. And you see, you can't say that.
LeBron James.
What? Don't fucking say that to me.
He's considered the best player in the world right now.
Shut the fuck up.
Who's the best player in the world right now?
Right now? Fucking Michael Jordan, still.
Michael Jordan's not an active player.
Shit, he playing.
So we're not okay. So we're talking about.
Listen, man.
Stop. We're talking about active play. Okay, I understand what you're saying. To move.
I just can't say those
to
words.
To move on the conversation.
All right. Don't use those words.
So we don't stick around minute points that don't fucking matter.
So don't fucking use those words. Don't use those words.
For the greatest player in the league at the time, right? Even though, or one of the greatest players coming up.
All right. One. There you go.
Because Kobe was still in the league. But they had LeBron James considered the great, like already coming up as one of the greatest players.
All right, let's pass that. Let's go.
Look, so Kobe Bryant. So you okay with me saying Kobe Bryant was the greatest player in the world at the time?
Depends what years. What year you're talking about? All LeBrons, yeah.
The year that he was in the league during that time.
Yes.
So okay, I'm not talking.
I'm just fucking with you. Go ahead. I'm just fucking with you. Go ahead. Nah, I'm with it though. Go ahead.
So they had LeBron James coming up. So Boston fucked it up originally because Boston got together their very first year and they beat the Lakers. Right? They actually beat the guy that was considered the greatest player in the game.
And how mad was he?
And when he came back and he won the next year.
Yeah, exactly.
Then to beat Boston, Miami made a big three. Right? Or to beat Boston, LeBron James made a big three. And in their first year, they lost to the Dallas Mavericks.
Jason Kidd?
Jason Kidd was old and damn near washed up. He
got busy.
He got busy. He was not in his prime. I don't care.
Okay, he got great.
Gary Payton got busy. He was out of his prime.
Dirk?
So
you gotta disrespect Dirk?
No. Because Dirk was still in his prime.
Exactly. I'm just saying.
It's like how I said about the Miami Heat team when they won that championship with Dwayne Wade, their first one. They were never gonna repeat. You know why they couldn't repeat? All of those old fuckers, they busted their last nut to get a ring.
Yes, they did.
The very next year, they were sitting out with hangnails.
You know.
Same thing for Boston.
You know who tried to do that? Fucking Lakers.
So
and they got Carvalho. They got fucking all those old cats.
When he retried it, when he redid it again, they remixed it again in Miami. Remember? They remixed that again. They redid it again in Miami, actually, with Gary Payton.
Payton and
Antoine Walker and a couple other guys.
Jay Will. Ooh, White Chocolate.
So
big respect to White Chocolate. Yo, Jason Will.
Great, Jason Will. So
see what I'm saying?
No, right, but
come on, man, don't disrespect.
I'm not disrespecting anybody. Cause I don't want to move off the train of thought and we keep.
So go ahead.
But it was already halfway too late because
go ahead.
I'm halfway losing my train of thought already. That's why I'm stalling.
That's what I said. Go ahead.
With throw this forehead. just for television.
You just hating on Brooklyn. That's what you're doing.
No, I'm not hating on Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn. Get the fuck out of here. Right. Like when it comes to so Boston put their big three together and they won first time. All right. They beat the Lakers. Legendary Kobe Bryant, greatest player in the game. Then the next greatest player in the game built his own big three to try to do the same thing, and he failed his first year. Let's not get that twisted. His first year is considered a failure. I agree, they won 2 straight after that, and then they lost their last one. They should have won 4 straight. You put those kind of guys together in their prime.
How about this? Right?
And also, what I was saying about Jason Kidd, he busted his last nut. He gave everything.
All did.
He gave everything. Not Dirk. Dirk was still in his prime. But Jason Kidd busted his last nut. He gave everything he had to get that one chip. Because after that, he was never.
Because he went for the chip twice. He lost to the Lakers both times.
He was barely ever that productive ever again. And then even
but
when
he had experience because he played in 2 championships back to back.
But he knew, and he also knew
one
how
against
to
the
run an
Spurs.
offense. And he was that.
This is
piece
being
that
a Net fan. One against the Spurs and one against the Lakers.
Yes.
And we had, I don't want to talk about Jason Collins. You know what I'm saying? He broke barriers in the NBA, but at that time he was all center.
So
you know what I'm saying? He got eaten up by Shaq and Tim Duncan.
Wait, a bunch of people that no longer matter. Jason Collins, no barriers. No. Alrighty, so
Jason Kidd.
Okay, whatever. So
that's why he had experience. That's why they end up being LeBron.
Great.
I'm bringing the point.
That has nothing to do with the point. Like that is something that.
Yeah, what you talking about?
That just actually helps to bring perspective to your comment earlier about they had Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd busted his last nut in Dallas. So let's not act like Jason Kidd was in his prime and he could have given them that level of play for 4 more years. When we talk about the Miami Heat, they were 3 guys in their prime. Nobody had ever done that before. And their first year in the league, they failed against a prime Dirk Nowitzki and an agent.
So you're saying
Jason Kidd.
Brooklyn's big 3 is in their prime.
Yeah, they're in their prime. And what Jimmy Butler has showed you, if you have one guy, you should make it to the championship. You have 3, you should win. Don't let LeBron James, I'm sorry, we call LeBron James the generous king because on his watch, everybody gets a ring. He is still one of the biggest failures. He's one of the most accomplished failures ever.
No, Lakers.
As the man of the league.
So LeBron James, you know who learned from him? KD.
Everybody learned from him.
KD is like, well, I'm gonna bring people to play with me.
So what's gonna happen?
Like, I'm gonna bring people to play with me, and I'm gonna win shit.
So what's gonna happen is that,
and if I have to go through you, I'll go through you. But
if they lose,
will they get through the Clippers?
Who? The Lakers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they get through. They got through them before. Paul George has to. Okay, you mentioned this earlier. Let's be serious.
Remember,
you said Paul George is balling. We've seen Paul George ball in this regular season and fail in the playoffs every single year. And then we learned last year why he fails in the playoffs.
Well, we need playoff P.
We understand playoff P is a lowercase p because what you need is that capital D. It's a grown man game in the playoffs. Playoff P is cool for the regular season. Show me what you really got.
You know, maybe I want the Clippers to go because it'd be easier for Brooklyn to beat them.
Maybe that's
why. Maybe that's why.
Maybe that's why.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to look for the easiest. I prefer Utah.
But
let Utah be in the finals.
But it's a MyT Sports Podcast. We're trying to be realistic here. Okay?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying though. Like it could happen.
So
especially if Anthony. How about Anthony come back and then bust his shit like KD
if Anthony
did?
Davis is injured, that changed a lot of dynamics. And even then, I still believe the Lakers will beat the Clippers.
Damn, I should let him go.
Because while Paul George got away with blaming his performance last year on the bubble, we've seen Paul George in the playoffs for years. Mm-hmm. And what that told me when he blamed last year on anxiety, it told me that he gets anxiety every playoffs. And the higher the pressure, the more anxious he gets. Which means the higher the pressure,
he said the bubble too. It like really messed with him.
I get it. That's what he said.
You gotta say something.
That's what he said. I get it.
If I didn't play well, I gotta say something.
I get it.
And your PR representative was like, "Listen, this is what you gonna say."
But like I just said to this comment to make sure that doesn't become a point that we harp on too long or for any reason. We've seen him play in the playoffs for years before that. So now what that has told me now, that this anxiety that he now felt in the bubble, he has always felt.
Yeah, I got that point. Yeah,
every
I understand that.
Okay, so it's not just the bubble. He has always felt this anxiety.
But he got the nickname Playoff P for a reason.
He gave himself the name Playoff P in the regular season.
Somebody got. Oh, he didn't.
Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
Wait till Playoff P get here. Oh, Playoff P gonna show these bums.
He gave himself.
He gave himself the nickname.
Who gives himself like? You
Or if it wasn't, I'm gonna give myself this correction. If he didn't give himself the name Playoff P in the regular season, he gave himself Playoff P after one. I don't want any more. What are you doing? That's my cup. You doing my cup?
Oh, I'm just checking.
Oh.
Damn.
Okay. Like, shit, we doing my cup, nigga. He gave himself that after
like. I'm gonna have to have a discussion with Young Bug.
After like
you bring a bottle, you gotta keep it here.
After one good game, I already told him he could take that bottle every single time, cause I'm not gonna drink it.
I know. It'll be here for the next week, so you don't have to bring another one.
Hey, if he wants to keep buying a bottle every week. But playoff. If he didn't give himself that name in the regular season, let me just make this point so I can get off this fucking point. Mm-hmm. Then he gave it that. Then he gave himself this nickname in the playoffs after he had one good game. And it's like, yeah, playoff P, you know, and that's where playoff. So playoff P has never been people calling him playoff P because they thought he was nice in the playoffs. They called him playoff P as because they were like, this is what this dude started calling, gave himself as a name. Yet he hasn't lived up to it once. So he has showed me what he has shown me though is that he fails in the playoffs every single time, which means that this anxiety isn't new. Which means that until he can show me that he can get over his playoff anxiety, then I can't believe in the Clippers for shit. Because Kawhi Leonard's never going to curse him out.
Who's their coach?
I don't even know because it's not Doc.
I know you were going to say that.
Oh, it's Ty Lue. And I don't believe in Ty Lue. Ty Lue built his name off the coach. I don't believe in any coach that built their name off a coach in LeBron James. LeBron James could go to any team and take it to a conference championship. Yeah. Any team, regardless of coach.
That's why he's going to go to New York.
When his son gets drafted by the Knicks.
No, it's like... Yeah.
That's the only way.
That's the only way.
His son's gonna get drafted by the Knicks, and then that's when he's gonna go play for them.
If you're a smart
listen, if the Knicks are smart, they trade up to go get LeBron James Jr. that year.
Bronny. That's the worst nickname ever.
You trade up to go get him. For real, for real. I don't even know how the fuck we got over here. Oh. We were talking about Brooklyn and how
Brooklyn. How you think if they fail this year?
I'm not hating on Brooklyn. I'm being realistic. I'm being realistic. I'm being realistic on NBA standards. So let me say this. What I'm telling you has nothing to do with Brooklyn. This is my NBA standards.
All right.
Right.
Do you think they're gonna win this year?
Do I think
is Brooklyn gonna win this year? That's bottom line.
They have to win.
That's what
they have to win. If they don't, they fail.
No. What does it say in your heart? Are they gonna win this year or are they not?
They have to win. They have no choice but to win. Yes, they're gonna win because they have to.
That's it.
They have to. They have no choice.
You know,
you put three superstars together like that.
And they talking that.
Oh, no, they talking it.
They talking it.
But they can't
talk
anything
walking
less.
it. They talking it. They walking the walk. You know what I'm saying?
And we've seen this talk and walk before, from the Clippers we've seen this from the Clippers and we've seen this from the Heat. And they both failed their first
of all,
year.
I don't give a fuck about the Clippers. Second of all, I don't give a fuck about the Heat. You know who I give a fuck about? Brooklyn.
What?
You know what I'm saying? And I ride with them and hey, Miami, this is how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like the same way you had LeBron, the big three. Like that feeling y'all had then, I have it now.
I am loving.
You know what I'm saying?
Second.
Like
Listen,
I'm excited. I'm
loving
fucking
every
loving
second of what Brooklyn is doing. I love every fucking game, every moment.
Yo.
But I said, Mama, what I'm telling you now is no different than what I said from the moment Jimmy Butler went to the championship game. Listen, I've been saying this consistently since then.
You keep bringing up Jimmy. I don't care
the
about
reason why.
stop.
The reason I bring about Jimmy Butler, is because. We're not just
killing me with Jimmy.
We're not just talking about winning a championship. We're talking about holding also great players to standards, right? And everybody gets held to a standard. LeBron James just doesn't win championships every once in a while. He's held to.
Yeah, but I don't think Jimmy like that. I don't put Jimmy with LeBron.
Exactly, and that's why Jimmy Butler fucked it up for everybody because Jimmy Butler.
You keep saying that. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Because Jimmy Butler isn't Kyrie Irving. Isn't as good as Kyrie Irving. He isn't as good as James Harden. He isn't as good as Kevin Durant.
You know who's as good as him?
He isn't as good as
fucking Devin Booker is as good as Jimmy.
No, he's better.
All right then. No, Jimmy, don't now you disrespecting. Jimmy runs the team. And he has let's Jimmy
rewind.
gets his boys to play.
Let's rewind.
In the same way Booker does.
Let's rewind. I'm gonna rewind something, right? Because I don't want you to think about Jimmy Butler that took Miami Heat to the championship. Let's talk about Jimmy Butler before he joined Miami.
I'm thinking about fucking Chicago.
Okay.
I'm thinking about Minnesota.
So let's talk about Jimmy. Let's talk about Jimmy Butler 2 years ago before he signed to Miami, and even Devin Booker 2 years.
They had a fucking trade for him.
No. Before I don't care how he signed to Miami. It's a minute fucking point. Before he went to Miami, who cares how he got there? Before he got to Miami.
Listen, you're gonna have to stop yelling at me.
I yell, period, because he's
you're gonna have to stop yelling at me. You know what I'm saying? Respect your elders.
Then stop making
respect your elders.
Hey, it's a sport. It don't matter.
Listen, respect your elders. I'm just saying.
Jimmy Butler.
Fuck Jimmy.
Jimmy Butler a couple years ago, before he went to Miami, and Devin Booker a couple years ago. If you had to ask who was better, right, or who would you think will have a better chance leading a team to a championship, who would you have said 2 years ago?
After the 72, I would have to say Booker.
Exactly. Now, granted, now when you fast forward to today, now our view of Jimmy Butler's has changed. So when I say this about Jimmy Butler's, because before Jimmy Butler did it, nobody thought he could.
No, I get all that.
If Kevin Durant goes to a team, they think that he can. If James Harden goes to a team, they think that he can.
Well, he went to a team. He went to Houston and didn't happen. I'm saying. Go ahead. I've just got to hit you
If
with
they
that.
go to a team, they think that team could be a championship team, is what I'm saying. If Kyrie Irving goes to a team, you think that team could be a championship team. That thought was never thought about Jimmy Butler. So when a guy if people did not think that Jimmy Butler going to a team will bring 2 years ago, when you talk about Jimmy Butler leading a team to a championship was not a thought.
Minnesota thought that.
Leading a team to a championship.
Minnesota.
No.
With
they
Big Cat.
They thought he was a good piece to add on to Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, like a Robin?
He was going to be a...
So, Karl Anthony Towns was the Batman leader. And
why do you think Jimmy Butler had a problem in Minnesota? He was supposed to be the third option following him. And somebody else who I can't even fucking remember.
Wiggins.
There we go. He's the third man behind Karl Anthony Towns and Wiggins.
You kidding me?
Now you understand why he didn't work for Jimmy Butler in Minnesota?
How was he in Chicago though?
That's when he had Tom Thibodeau. He worked himself up to be a superstar.
So.
Or not to be a superstar. He worked himself up to be a star.
When is his contract up? Is he going to New York?
Who?
Would he go? Jimmy going to?
Stop right now.
You know, we always bring it back to the Knicks. I see the shirt. It's just my bad. My fault.
Nobody's talking about the Knicks. We got like a minute left and you keep bringing up points that don't matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Knicks don't matter. Thank you.
No,
you heard that, everybody? Knicks don't matter.
Don't get shot.
Mix. Hey, I didn't say it.
The Knicks don't matter in this conversation that we're talking about because we're not talking about Knicks. We're talking about Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
So,
sound like you talking about Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler went to the championship and led his team there as the man. And once you can do that as a guy that's a tier behind all of these three guys, that if they went to a team by themselves, you would think that those guys can lead a team to a championship. Yes,
the bubble
Brooklyn is going.
The bubble was so different.
It don't matter. He did it though.
It doesn't matter. I know he did it. I give him much respect. I give
the
heat.
But he did it.
He
and all of these other stars
and
did it.
Playing against like.
But see him doing okay. So
the bubble.
So him doing so you're saying
I still got to get over the bubble.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that Jimmy Butler in the bubble, does that compare to having Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, or
Kyrie didn't go to the bubble.
No. We're talking about right now. Being in the bubble, does that compare to having Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, or James Harden?
It's not. You can't compare anything to the bubble.
So let me ask you this.
You can't compare anything.
Should they make it to a championship?
Who?
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Okay, should they win a championship?
Yeah.
That's all. And
if they don't,
then they failed.
They don't fail.
Podcast is over.
They don't fail.
Now this is bonus real. Why don't they fail? Why wouldn't it be a failure?
Because you know what? It's an experiment, which is an awesome experiment.
You failed, but you see, they failed.
It's a 3-year experiment. It's an experiment.
You should win your first year.
Yeah.
There's no excuses for it. No, there's no excuses for it. What do you mean if you're lucky?
What do you mean? If you're lucky, Boston got lucky. Miami didn't get lucky because they lost their first one.
Because LeBron is a bona fide, is the most successful failure ever.
Yeah. It's like a prostitute. She makes the most money.
Boston did it. Why can't? And Boston wasn't in their prime. So you want to compare yourself to the Heat?
No, Boston wasn't in prime when they went to Brooklyn.
They weren't in their prime.
When they went to Brooklyn.
Boston went in their prime when he went to Boston. He weren't in their prime. Those guys weren't in their prime.
They, like you said, they shot their last nut.
Exactly.
In Boston, and And my man Ray Allen was like, I got one more left. I'm going to Miami. And he bust that. He bust that nut. Oh, y'all left? Oh, y'all want to come back in? I'm sorry.
Why are you talking about them and not Brooklyn?
Because I'm telling you.
There you go.
It's,
I want you to bring it back. You started talking about Ray Allen. You talking about Ray Allen about how he busted nuts in 2 different teams. Nobody cares about that.
Listen.
So,
all right.
Because,
all right, Bosch is who? Bosch is who?
You know what
Let's break it down.
Let's
micromanage this.
You know what you're trying to say?
Harden.
You know what you're trying to say in not
Who's
so many
LeBron?
words? You know what you're trying to say in not so many words?
Who's Wade?
It's okay if Brooklyn loses
Kyrie.
this year because the Miami Heat didn't win.
It's not okay. I didn't say it's okay.
That's what you're saying. You said it's not a failure.
It's not okay.
You said it's not a failure. It is a failure. Why is it not a failure?
They have to make. You know what? Them making the finals.
Them making the finals is nothing. Jimmy Butler made it to a finals.
In a bubble.
It don't matter. He was by himself.
I'm
you
gonna
have
bust your
3
bubble.
stars, 3 superstars, 3 MVPs in their prime.
So that's why they're gonna win.
That's why they should make it. Period.
No,
making
gonna,
it. You understand?
They gonna
making
win.
it is the floor.
Gonna,
making it to the championship is the bare minimum requirement.
You're giving me a headache because we're talking about shit that's inevitable. Inevitable. Brooklyn's winning. That's it.
If they don't win, it's a failure. So if they don't win, it's a failure. Why is it not a failure if they don't win? Their first year. They should win every year together. Why is it not a failure if they don't?
You know what's a failure if they don't go back to back?
Why is it not a failure if they don't win every year together?
No. If they don't win back to back, it's a failure.
This first year, if they don't win together, if they don't win, why is it not a failure if they don't win this first year? Is it because LeBron James and Dwayne Wade didn't win their first year? Are you comparing it to those losers?
Don't forget Bosch. I know he got, he got blood-clad Bosch.
You know what I'm saying? Like, are you comparing it to their loss? Because like I said, them not making it basically showed me how much of a failure they were when Jimmy Butler went and did the same thing they did with less people.
It don't matter. We gonna be in it. This is a minute conversation.
I ain't saying they're gonna be in it. Why
no,
is
they
it
gonna
not
win it. I'm sorry, did I say be in it? I'm in it. All right, they gonna win it.
And if they don't, then
put it on the fucking board. They gonna win it not only this year, and they gonna break the record next year, and they gonna win it next year. Unlike, see, get me excited. Why? Just why? Yeah, you already voted down.
BK's for 74 wins and back-to-back chips.
Shit, back-to-back, bitches. Who said that? Back-to-back. Kobe was like,
oh, so you're saying if they lose this year, they're going to have back-to-back the next 2 years? Are you going to say they're going to win this year and win next year?
Yes, sir.
And, okay,
because contracts. Because contracts.
That's a different.
That's contracts, bro.
Oh, that's a different paper.
You know what I'm saying? That's contracts. You know, we gotta see, cause Harden's already signed. Irving signed for next year.
He hasn't extended yet.
No.
Back to back.
No, he has to extend next year. Harden's here next year.
Plus.
KD's here next year. Irving's here next year.
Shit,
and you know who else is here? Dimwitty and Harris.
How did Joe? I wanted to talk about that at 3-point.
Joe
How did Joe Harris not make the 3-point contest?
Oh, that's disgusting. He leads the league in threes.
See,
you know why? Because he's always open.
You know, and I'm probably gonna talk about it on Monday because I touched on it very briefly.
I can't come Monday.
Not Monday. I mean Friday. Oh. We'll talk about it Friday before the All-Star weekend happens. They really lined up this All-Star break, this 3-point contest, so that it can be Devin Booker versus Stephen Curry. Why is there not any? And I understand that part of this is because they need the names, because they need the markets for the names, right? So that because they're not trying, but they should have had BK.
They shouldn't have an All-Star game.
It should
honestly.
No, they shouldn't have one. Joe Harris should be in there, and also Damian Lillard should be in there. Everybody else except
they're there anyway.
Everybody else that isn't Devin Booker or Stephen Curry are just scorers. I don't think they can shoot the 3 like that. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Donovan Mitchell, Zach LaVine. I don't think they can shoot the 3 like that. They're scorers. They're not shooters like that. I was expecting. I would have liked to see Damian Lillard and Joe Harris in here. Outside of except for 2 people from Boston and Donovan Mitchell.
You know what?
Like
For
take out Donovan Mitchell, give me Joe Harris. Take out Jaylen Brown and give me Donovan.
Honestly, what I would have done,
Logo Lillard.
what I would have suggested, right? Curry didn't play last year in the bubble. Put him on there.
He's in there. 3-point contest. He's here.
His brother.
Oh, Seth.
I'm talking about brothers together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, both Currys.
They played together. They did one together already. They did. If I'm not mistaken. Brown, Mitchell, Harris. Levine, Booker, Curry. Yeah, I would have been much happier with Lillard, Tatum, Harris, Levine, Booker, and Curry. You could leave out. You could leave out Jaylen Brown and Donovan Mitchell for me. Like, those guys can score. I don't think they're 3-point shooters like that.
You could have left out what's his name? Say it again.
Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Zach LaVine, Devin Booker, Stephen Curry.
You could have done 3 and 3. Are you gonna do 3 dunkers? You do
3 shooters?
Yeah, 3 shooters. You know, everything 3. If you're gonna go 3 dunkers, you do everything 3.
But the dunk contest was shortened specifically because it's the halftime show now.
Yeah. I would love to see Edwards. Edwards would have been nice.
I would have liked Edwards over Anthony Simmons from Portland. Remember the other day I was like, yo, I saw some kid playing against the Knicks the other day was playing. He's actually in it. Cautious Stanley. That's him. From Indiana. He's in the dunk contest.
Indiana.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him.
Yeah. I've seen Anthony Simmons dunk a couple of times. He can sky. He really can. Not for nothing. But I think Edwards, the way he dunked, he has so much power with us. Like, he has that.
He's like a Dominic Wilkins.
That kind of
like
dunk.
Like when was that shit?
It's violent. And that
bro,
violent
after I saw that
dunk
dunk
people
that he
see
did
the dunk
homeboy,
contest.
Bro, he was like, this is the rim. Yo, he was literally dunking a homeboy, like looking at the rim, and homeboy's like right here, just getting shitted on. That was awesome. We still on?
No, we only. Oh, I guess we're still on a lot of places actually. Except for, actually, the only place that we're not on is on the website now. We're on everywhere else. Let's start cutting everybody.